It is time. It is time. It is time. It is a time. Time has arrived. Today is the time day. Today we have time to time. Are you ready for time? I am prepared for time. Let us proceed to time. Today will be a very normal time stream, where nothing odd will happen. Please sit down and have tea, for this will be very normal. Nothing weird will happen. This is going to be a normal, everyday stream. Everyday stream, you know, normal, nothing weird. Great times clips. Let's watch this very normal tea party with very normal people, where nothing abnormal will ever happen. Also, I find it hilarious that apparently the tea parties in this version of the game are not optional. I've never figured that out before, but yep. Gotta see episode 3s. You haven't been following these streams? How many people are dead? All of them and none of them currently. Why are you getting filtered by Kanto 6? Get good. Also, if you want actual advice, just ask and I'll start providing you all of it. Advice, that is. Oh. Apparently I did something wrong when I was existing a while back. I never thought the lady burned guest toast piece would bargain at the very end. I searched all of the place for a piece fitting for a game with you. I'm sure that you'll grow to enjoy her. What's with that piece? Who was that person? Who was it? Didn't say her name, that's up there! Didn't you read the credits, Lambda? I can't read those! Well, I would suggest learning how to read. Info screen cap of the note giving your trouble later? Okay, I'll be happy to give advice. I have a general idea. Come on, normally anyone would know. Normally? No, we wouldn't. It was the character's first appearance, wasn't it? Ah, Lambda, you dumb bitch. You don't fucking read foreshadowing or read every character's name over and over again and memorize them because they're very important to the story. If she doesn't say her name, I won't. The players won't know, right? Ito, it's alright if you don't tell her. See? Isn't she a funny kid? Lady Lambda Delta simple-minded naivete truly is precious and funny. Oh, so we're acknowledging she's a dumbass. Lovely. Why? Am I the only one you won't tell, you meanie? Okay, in exchange I'll teach you a special secret that only I know. So tell me! Oh. A special secret, you say? Now that I want to hear. Bleh. If you want me to tell you, first tell me who that woman really was. The secret I know sure is awesome. I mean, it's gonna blow you away like finding out that San is actually Daddy. Huh? Oopsie! Sorry, but you're so shocked that your world turned upside down, right? How old are you? Are you like 2? 7? Maybe 3? I'm just checking if the descriptions are the same. Yep. You're going with an Ojo-san, my laugh? Really, Lambda? You don't really pull off the look in the slice, but go ahead. Would you think you're good enough for that? Your father was the one who came to your place, Lambda. My place? Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Lord Santa Claus only visits the homes of children with clean hearts. He didn't come to your place then. Well, Lord Santa Claus is gracious. Are you guys implying Santa Claus is a fucking witch? Get out of here. No, stop, now. Unless you are a really bad scoundrel, he will give you a present. After all, he even gave them to me. As you grow and your heart becomes hardened, he stops coming, doesn't he? How old were you, Vito, when he stopped coming? He stopped coming when I was about 12. Is that important? Santa stopped... Oh, let's write that down. I don't know if that's important, but I, for some reason, feel like it is, so... Santa stopped coming when she was 12. I'm pretty sure they're just screwing with her, but your idea is funnier, so let's go with that. Santa being a witch. Okay, I guess we're going with gender-bent Santa in this universe. Fine, I can buy it. My maiden's heart awoke, and I quickly got somewhat embarrassed about Lord Santa coming. After I wrote, thanks for everything, that's enough. So make sure you splurge on your last presents till he stopped coming. Oh, and I was looking forward to it too. Which isn't a gender-specific term in Umineko? Honestly, it doesn't come across like that currently, just because the only witches we've seen are, well, female. Maybe we'll find a male witch, but for now it's like, eh. I don't know, like, I don't know, wouldn't you call them like a sorcerer or some shit? What's a D&D term you would use for that? Warlock. Yeah, you'd call it like you call probably like a dude who does magic a warlock. Because witches, well, at least sometimes in D&D terms, witches have like patrons and the warlocks have patrons, so I guess it works, but it's a bit iffy. I was pretty wild. It happened fairly early. I think when I was about 9. Something about that beard really irritated me, so I waited my futon with some sewing scissors ready, thinking I cut it off. What a cringeworthy age. So, Lady Lambda Delta, as long as you can remember, Lord Santa Claus hasn't ever come to see you, you say? He usually comes until the last year of the elementary school or during middle school. Maybe we should have a doctor look at her. I hear that maturing too fast can have an adverse effect on the growth of mind and body. Yeah, that's definitely some of those. There's definitely some of those adverse effects. What are you guys talking about? This is what she gets for being such a little fucker. Look, this is what you get for playing Eva so fucking mean Eva Beatrice so meanly during the game. Deserved, Lambda, deserved! Also, interestingly enough, we're starting out not in Purgatory this time. Usually the tea parties involve Purgatory first, and then we move on to the Meta Parlor. Kind of interesting that we're not in Purgatory. Oh, it truly is boisterous when three witches gather. If you're talking about that level of secret, I doubt it's worth listening to. Can I go now? I have to prepare for the next game. Hey! Wait a sec! Tell me who that woman really was! Well then, tell me this special secret of yours first. If it's good enough, then I'll tell you. Alright, I'll tell you. It really is a good secret, okay? Remember, in this game, there was a girl who found the goat and became the new witch, right? Uh-huh. Just what kind of secret could that person have? I realize who that girl actually is! Does anyone know? There's a hint in the way she talked. Remember, that girl said a lot, right? Why don't you do something forever? Right? Yes, that phrase is the main point. Forever? Forever? Yeah! She was actually Ishiromiya Eva! Holy shit, you're stupid! How the fuck? How did Battler lose to you? You're so dumb! Holy shit! Battler, your intelligence looks even worse now because we know how fucking dumb this kid is. What do you think? Are you shocked? Were you even paying any attention to the end of that game? What the fuck? Oh, I did not notice that. To think there would be a hint in a place like that. You're good at playing along with her, Beto. But she's too fucking dumb. I will need to go drinking to forget how stupid she is. Rush saying Evatrice isn't Lambda. Evatrice is marginally smarter than her. Holy shit. Evatrice literally wrote herself into a corner with red. If anyone noticed during the game, she would have been fucked. Oh, this is great shit. This kid can get a little full of herself, so don't take it too far. See you. I'm leaving. Wait! It's not fair to use my secret, don't tell me yours! Tell me who she really was! Oh, your secret was so incredible that mine just wouldn't match up. So in exchange, I'll tell you my own special secret. After you named the culprit in this game called Higurashi no Na... Wait, don't! That's spoilers! I haven't played that game! Stop! Hurry! Don't spoil! Ah! What the fuck? Higurashi no Naku Koroni. I agree with Lambda here! Fucking shut up! Shut it! No! Yeah! Don't tell me! I'm playing it right now! Oh my god, this is fucking... Oh god, we're getting meta. We're more meta somehow. See you, Beto. The black tea was delicious. Oh, about the crackers though. The repertoire of jam was lacking. Get some gochujang chili paste every once in a while. It goes great with Russian tea. Later. I see. Alright. I shall try it. I shall call for you when the preparations are finished for the next game. Until then, feel free to drop a strategy at your leisure. Yes, I will. This last game was pretty interesting. Later. Hey, wait a sec! Tell me! And she just fucks off. Bernie's been great so far. My, you two really are close. Lambda is a stupid fucking idiot, and I love it. Compared to the relative intelligence of Beatrice, it's fucking great. Yeah, that's right. Oh, how I love you, Burn Castell. Okay, so in the third episode of Higurashi... Wait, fuck, never mind! You could even say I'm in love with you. I want to gouge at her eyes so she can see no one other than me. Oh, wouldn't that just be to die for? Maybe one would dunk them in black tea. She had to translate Lambda Delta to this extent. It seems I carry a heavy responsibility. So this last game truly was close. I was about away from defeating Balor. Ito? Can I ask you something? Oh, what is it? I won't tell you that girl's name. Just when are you gonna stop screwing around? Do you even have the slightest intention of winning? Lambda Delta threatened her with a low voice as she entered using in front of Bernakesto. Kimberly blew away from the calm atmosphere which had been there until a moment ago. You know, I'm sworn because you're meant to be a witch you can win against Bernakesto. If you don't have the power to win against her, then bring her ban you at any time, got it? How scathing. What about me dissatisfies you? As you know, my game board is perfect. Lord Bernakesto will never be able to win. Yeah, that's right. Your board truly is impressive. Bernakesto could stand 100 years. Or even 1,000 years here, and she would be unable to win against this game board. It truly is that impressive and perfect. That's why, in exchange for letting me borrow that, I made you a witch. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay. I'll have to fucking figure out if this fits into my meta theories, but what the fuck? Make sure you don't forget that, no matter how much you grow magic power you hold, you're nothing more than a temporary witch. I know that. I am grateful to you. Don't speak so casually. I'll forgive when Bern Kessel's around. I won't when she isn't. It does not put a smile on my face when I have to start questioning reality. Oh, fuck. So, Beto wasn't always a witch? And it's basically borrowed power from another person? Great. What the fuck does that mean in the meta perspective? That trips up a lot of shit here. Gotta fucking rework a lot of thoughts now. Great, lovely. Gotta write this shit down too. Recently, maybe you've forgotten your debt to me. That is not so, my lady. Not so, my lady. I changed my mind. That creeps me out. You talk the same way as usual. But be mindful of what you say. I'm surprisingly short-tempered, you see. To be frank, I wouldn't be surprised at all if your temper was as short as, like, a microfuse. Or a nanometer. Goddamn idiot. Back to the point. Your game board truly is perfect. You should be able to defeat Bern Kestel without any trouble. That kid won't give in easily. Oh, that's such a good line, Clips. I wouldn't be surprised if your temper was as short as you are. That's such a good line. Damn it, why am I not as good as you? At insulting people. She'll challenge you over and over. That isn't no problem. Isn't survived by you, the Lambda Delta. My game board is perfect. Yeah, that's right. It's perfect. So long as you, the player, are prepared well, that is. I don't understand what you mean by this. What I mean by this? Look, I don't got practice insulting people. I'm so sorry. Most of the time when I do my best insults is completely unintentional. I'm a failure of insults. I'm sorry. That's what I want to ask you. You play around a lot of your games. First, I thought it was part of your tactics because it would be completely baffle Bern Kestel from time to time. Did I become Italian for a second? I didn't mean to change nationalities. Ah, shit. But I get the feeling that's not quite true. Not playing around in a match you know you can win. The truth is, you don't care whether you win or lose, do you? Ridiculous. Ridiculous? How could that be? Listen closely, okay? Your role is to break Bern Kestel, force her to yield. In other words, that means being the victor in this game for all of eternity. As long as you keep trying to become the certain victor, then I will give you my powers as the Witch of Certainty. However, if you find a way that does deny any possibility of your loss, That's a different story.
もちろんこれはゲームである。
This is a game, of course.
わらわが勝てば
In the same way that Lady Bernakesto would lose if I win,
向こうが
there will be
勝
some
て
days on which I would lose
ばわ
and
ら
she
わ
will
が負ける
win.
日もあるだろう。常に敗北
The
の可能
possibility
性
of
は
loss
あり得る。
always exists.
だからこそわらわ
That is why I...
だからあんたは使えないのよ。
That is why you're useless.
あんたはゲーム版である必要なんかない。
There's no need for this to be a game board for you.
ベルンカステ
It needs to be a birdcage like Bernakesto up there for all of eternity.
鳥かごでさえあればいいの。鳥かごの役目は
What's the role of a birdcage? Don't. Sorry, don't mention bird cages, Lambda. I swear, if this one is as ineffective as the other one I know of, I'm going to scream.
中の小鳥を絶対に逃がさないことよ。
Making certain that a little bird inside never escapes.
たまに抜け出せてしまうような隙間のある鳥かごに何の価値が
What's a birdcage if it has catch to someone times the bird's out?
無論ゲームは勝つための
Of course, games exist to be won.
そしてわらわ
So it is
が
impossible for me to lose.
ありえぬ。ゆえにわらわは勝ち続けようぞ。
Therefore, I will continue to win,
お望み通り
as you wish, for all of eternity.
いい返事よ。それで
Good answer. That's all I want.
策略としての
Ouch!
遊び
Allowing you
や
to play
テク
around
ニ
use
ック
fakes as part of your tactics.
今回有効
It was
だった
sometimes
ところ
effective
も
in
あ
this
る
last
し
game,
でもね
but hear this.
もしあなたが勝ち以外を望むような指し手をしたら
If you make a move hoping for anything else other than victory,
その時は
I'll make sure you're wonderfully prepared. Make sure you're wonderfully prepared, okay?
そのようなことはせぬ。
I will do no such thing.
スカウト
I swear it.
もともと魔女ですらないあんたが
Originally, you weren't even a
どれだけ
witch.
素晴らしい存在だったかいつだって
I can
思い
remind
出
you what a
させて
truly
あげ
shabby
る
creature you were at that time.
私の期待を裏切ったら
If you betray my expectations,
その時は
at that time, I will have a life of delightful penalty waiting for you.
100億のかけら世界の中から最も惨めなかけらにあんたを送り込んで封印してあげる
I'll send you into the most miserable fragment and seal you there.
あんたはもともと
You're miserable in the first place, so it'll be worth choosing over you miserable fragments.
実に選びがいがあるわ
Well, Lambda's a bitch. A dumb bitch, but a bitch nevertheless. Oh, how I love you, Bernkesto!
ベアトリーチェの鳥かごで好きなだけあがいて
Scramble your feet and beat his birdcage as much as you like.
もはや
And spend 1,000 years thinking that you no longer
セブン
escape.
かけて知りなさいそしてあなたが屈服したら
And when you give in,
私の手の
I'll train you so that you can't tweet in anyone's palm but
たっ
mine.
ぷりと仕込んであげるんだから
Yeah, crazy bitch. If we can meet a witch who isn't crazy, that'd be amazing. That was short. That was really short. That was like the shortest first tea party we've ever had. And so, Vern Kesto seems okay so far. So far, but I don't trust her anymore. I mean, 2 out of 3 witches are crazy bitches is kind of like, eh. That was short, 30 minutes. Considering how long this shit normally is, yes. Hey, do I have access to new Nope. Do I have access to the next episode? Nope. Who the fuck tells you not to skip the... How are you even People told me not to skip the tea parties. How the fuck do you even skip the tea parties? I haven't unlocked the next episode without going to see the other tea party. What the fuck? Some people click the unlock button because they think it's bugged. Wow. Dumpties. Twelve 12 years later? Oh, fuck, where's Carrie? Also, I was right! 12 years! Hiss! Haha! Angie, I knew it was 12 years ago because you were 6 at this time and Badler said you look his age. Yes! Yes! Yay! Anyway, we're in a hospital. This can't be good. A monotone electric sound kept on repeating. The theme of that room was a so-called hygienic emotionless white. It was a room of a certain university's hospital. An ordinary person would be able to afford the cost of being a single night in this room. A room which neither her doctors nor she herself had any doubts would be the last she had ever stayed in. Was that person on the bed Eva? No! She looked haggard and aged to the point that you would not believe it was her unless you were told. A elbow man in a suit. Oh, no, maybe it is Eva. That'd be fucking shocking. Elbow man in a suit, waiting in the corner near the door, was having a conversation on the outside in a low voice over the intercom. He was guard protecting Eva's person. What the fuck? Telling the person on the end of the intercom to wait, he approached Eva's bed. Eva had been awake for a while. However, she stared at the single point of emptiness space as though her mind was not in the same place.
What
the fuck? Does this actually confirm that fucking someone lived? Angie-san has arrived in the lobby below. Should we let her pass? For a long time, Eva didn't answer. Is this real? Is this the real world we're seeing right now? Oh my god, we've got so many questions. Also, this would be our first confirmed survival from the tragedy of Rokujima. We've got our first confirmed death was goddamn Maria. But if this is the real world and not like a meta parlor or purgatory or anything, then I guess Eva survived. But however she survived, it probably wasn't the best, considering that she seems to be dying at 12 years later. However, bit by bit, her eyes began to regain their focus. She gave a small nod, indicating that she didn't mind if they called Angie. Eva herself had been the one to call her, and she was right on time. Eva now refused to meet anyone without an appointment made in advance. The reason the room was dark, even though it was light outside, was because the curtains were closed. There was always one guard waiting in the room and 3 more waiting in the corridor and the lobby. They were all there to protect Eva's person. Eva would be around 60 to 70 at this point, you think? Oh my fucking god, I thought she was in her late 30s. I thought she was in her late 30s. I didn't realize she was in her late, like, fucking... I didn't realize she was in her 50s. Holy shit. Or maybe early 40s. Like, whoa. I thought at most she was like 45 or something. I didn't think she'd be like fucking like 50, 57, 56. Like, that's fucking old. Like, actually decently old. I thought she would have been trying to get George when she was really young, like in her 20s. Well, that was reasonable to expect. And there's the sound of a knock. Also, there was mention on the intercom that a guest body check had been complete with no problems. The door was unlocked, then opened, and a woman of about high school age was standing there.
会長
Chairman,
エンジさんがいらっしゃい
Angie-san
ま
has
した
arrived. All right, you would have inherited your husband's place. Eva reacted and turned her face towards the guest. However, instead of reacting to the guard's call, maybe it would be better to say that she reacted to the smell of Angie's makeup. Having shut up in this room for so long, Eva was sensitive to small changes in smell. Can Eva speak a word?
来たわね。
Oh, she did. So you came. So you came. Maybe having George in her 20s would make her 53 at the youngest. And oh, guess you had a good point there, Clips. Anime appearance got me.
エンジ。
Angie. Rudolph and Kire's daughter. Valor's younger half-sister. She didn't get to see Valor often, but she got extremely well and she greatly respected him. Since she was absent due to illness during the family conference, she always survives in solitude. Oh, okay, yeah. It confirms what we were thinking before. She's guaranteed to live. Unfortunately, she has become emotionally disturbed. Always carries a huge amount of cash with her and that has a bad habit of throwing it around to make sure she never has to wait. She's rich? Huh? Well, I guess the gold was found then.
来たわ。
Yeah, I did.
呼ばれたから。
You did call me. On Eva's face, you can find the expression of one warmly welcoming their niece. On Angie's face, you can see the expression of one pleased to see their aunt. Eva waved her arm, which had grown as thin as a withered branch, and motioned for the guard to leave. The guard bowed silently and went out into the hall. Check Eva's character page? Okay. Does she have an actual update here? Oh shit, she does. Thing. Kinzo's second child, hostile towards her brother Kraus, and opposing almost everything from issues dealing with family fortune to the question of who would succeed Egypt, knowing she would have lost her place in the instrument answer, but she managed to forcefully overcome by having her husband take her family name. It's not only stuffy, but dark too.
カーテンでも開けて
Why don't you have the curtains opened?
そうすると。
And then the hitman you hired will shoot through the window. Is that what you're planning? And then the hitman will shoot through the window. Is that what you're planning?
あんたの暗殺依頼なら私が受けたいわ。
If it came to that, I must rather be the one to do the hit.
家でのんびり
All you do is relax at home for a month and the job will take care of itself.
勝手に任務が終わるもの。
The discussion was quite morbid for an aunt and niece. However, they didn't look like they were joking. At the very least, Eva did believe that someone was after her life. All of the Ushiromiya family's massive fortune comes from the possession of Ushiromiya Eva. Do I? So far, nothing I've seen indicates that this isn't happening. It was said that this fortune also included the 10 tons of hidden gold that Ushiromiya Kinzo is rumored to have concealed. He could not do anything while this vast wealth was in the hands of the cunning, sly, and extremely suspicious Eva. It was rumored that it had passed on to Angie, who was no more than a young girl. Certain people were plotting to snatch it away at once. So, that's interesting. It's not actually said that they found the gold. It said that it's thought she has the gold, but she certainly has Kinzo's other fortune. She has all the family's assets otherwise. So even if she doesn't have the gold, yeah, she has a shit ton of money now. By now, Eva and Angie were Kinzo's only descendants. If Eva died, all the wealth would go to Angie. If Angie were to be killed as well, that wealth would go to the family of Angie's mother, Kire. In this sense, not only Eva, but Angie as well was in a position where it wouldn't be odd for her life to be targeted by some unknown person. And Eva had hated Angie for a long time. Because after losing her precious only son George, she had learned from the only one who had survived to inherit her own wealth. It was Angie, who had been absent at the family conference 12 years ago. She shunned Angie, hated her, and even detested her. She isolated Angie in a special school and separated her from the youth and happiness normal people have, trying to deprive her life of all opportunity. However, Eva has come to an incurable illness. And ironically, her life was estimated to be the same as Kinzer's had been at the family conference 12 years earlier. Oh shit. Both Eva and Angie hated each other. Even though they were each other's last blood relatives. They hated each other so much that they hoped the other would die quickly. And why did you go through all the trouble calling for me? I don't have much time left. These quack doctors have no idea what I was poisoned with. But I know. I'm sure it's that secret assassination drug. The one that foreign intelligence agency was using. Oh, I'm going to be killed. I'm going to be killed. Aren't you lucky? Very soon I would die, then he'll be so relieved. What a pitiable person. As always happened. Seemingly deviated from the main topic, destroying it into more unsettling discussion. God, Eva has been reduced to a paranoid wreck. Yeah, it's sad as shit. Admittedly, if she did... Oh fuck, that's why she was the culprit of the third case. That's why she was the culprit of the third case. And that's why the first two couldn't have happened, right? Because if this is the real world, then... Oh fuck, hold on, drop something. Ah! Fuck, where are you, mate? Compound with her mental wellness and with having to deal with all the kindred money, yeah, you see why, yeah. But if this is the real world and Eva actually lived, then the third episode is essentially the what if scenario of what if Eva is responsible for all the deaths. Which, you know, if that's, like, we know this shit's discussed amongst people. Like, these are known as, like, what is it called? Eva being the culprit makes sense as a theory if she was the only survivor. It would make a shit ton of sense. It would also make sense in universe for some people to think that. Like, if you consider the fact, like, say... Okay. Let's say Beatrice is from the Gospel House. Let's say Beatrice is either Shannon or Canon. They might realize that Eva could not have committed the crime. It's a nice fantasy for them, like, oh, Eva committed the crime, it's all Eva's fault. Oh, yeah, it's all fine. But then they'd be like, no, I know, I have this information, that this red truth, that is absolute fact, that proves that Eva couldn't have done it. And now I feel fucking horrible again, because it's probably my fault. And then she goes into her depression arc again, and starts hallucinating, thinking in her mind of Battler and Beatrice. But that... Somehow this makes me less suspicious of Eva. Funnily enough, even if she's the only survivor. Eva, who was full of suspicion, believed that someone was always after her life. Indeed, after inheriting the vast wealth of the Ushiromiya family, she had used wild methods just like Kinzo had done in the past and repeatedly made money by any means necessary, creating many enemies along the way. With a massive supply of capital, she had launched aggressive takeovers against businesses which were starting to have rapid growth, making them buy it back at a high price under the guise of reconciliation. Ironically, the same type of action that her husband's company had been hit with 12 years ago. She had repeated this constantly for the past 12 years. Holy shit, no wonder you have a lot of enemies. She also earned a lot of hatred. If her husband had heard this from beyond the grave, he might defend her, saying this was because of loneliness from losing her family. However, no one knew her now would come to her defense. For the time, Eva waxed eloquent about exactly how her life was being targeted, listing off names of people who likely held hatred for her. Wow, she is... I want to say she's developed paranoia. I think that's about right. She's developed extreme... Maybe... You know, I'm not even sure I want to call it paranoia or prosecution complex. Might be one of those, might be both. I'm hard to tell at the minute, but... Definitely, if she had a budding version of it at 12 years ago, and it's totally bloomed, whatever she has. Considering the fact but she still hasn't been killed. Even when Angie heard her own name included in that list, her expression did not change significantly. She waited indifferently for Eva to tire herself out.
私はね、憎いのよ。
You know what? You really hate
あんたが
you.
光栄ね。
I'm honored.
私もよ。
I'm here.
ジョージのた
I
め
knew
に
this future for George's sake.
それを
To think that it would
あん
be
たに
snatched away
か
by
すめ取られる
you.
なんて。ルドルフの娘に奪われるなんて。
Rose's death might have also been a result of her paranoia. Oh yeah, totally, entirely plausible. Either Rose's death was an accident or Rose's death was on purpose, and then Maria was a witness and had to fucking go. To think it would be stolen by Rudolph's daughter.
私は悔し
I
い。
can't bear it.
子も残
To think that not only will I leave not a child,
奪われるなんて
but even my fortune will be
それ
stolen.
が私
That to me is
許
just
せない。
unforgivable.
だったら財産全部。
In that case, why don't you give all your fortune to charity?
お百度踏んで
What
た
happened to all
宗
those
教系の
religious
連
people
中
you
はどうしたのよ。
requested so many times?
連中はみんな言うのよ。
They all say the same thing.
多すぎる
I said to others, it's gonna burden to
私の
me.
負担になっているって決まって
They always say something about how I need to give it up and cleanse myself.
必要があるとか言い出すのよ。それで思いついたのよ。
And then an idea came to me.
寄付はやめ
Stop
たわ。
donating. For a time, Eva invited in the founders of those strange new religious cults, perhaps looking for peace in her heart. In the end, they did not give her heart any relief, and only further increased her suspicion.
お金が余ってるなら、サラブレッド買い占めて。
Got money to burn? Why don't you just start buying thoroughbreds and make some corned beef?
それよりもっと面白いことを思いついた
I
の
thought
よ。
of something even more interesting.
いろいろ
I've racked my brains over it a lot.
どうやれ
Look, I need to make things horrible for
あなたをひ
you.
どい目に遭わせられるかをね。殺してしまおうとも思ったわ。
I thought about just killing you.
あるいは
I thought about raising all my wealth, leaving me penniless, and thinking after you should be a family or
あなたを
something.
無一文にして後ろ宮家から叩き出してやろうかとも思ったわ。素敵でしょ。
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
お上品に
I
育て
brought
ら
up
れ
prim
た
proper,
ご
made
令
it
嬢
crawl
が
around, proud for
腐
moated
ったパ
bread.
ンや泥
and
水
muddy
を
water.
這いつくばってあさり回るのよ。
Oh, that would be just wonderful.
ああ、それも実に素敵だ。
That would be truly glorious.
楽しい？
Having fun?
楽しいわ。
Oh,
あ
yes.
なたを大き
Trying to
にさせ
scare
る
you.
のはね。でも、
But very soon,
私は死
I
ぬ
will die.
だから、
How about how I
私が
continue
死んだ
causing pain even after I
後どう
die?
やってあなたを苦しませ続けるか考えたの。そしたら
And then...
案外単純なことだったわ。
It was surprisingly simple.
それをあなたに話したくて呼んだのよ。
I called you because I want to tell you about it.
そろそろ中間近いんだけど、
I have midterms coming up.
手短に
Keep
ね。
it brief.
あな
I have decided
たすべての財産
I will have you inherit
相続
all
す
my
ること
fortune.
にしたわ。
へえ、
Ha.
それどころか、
Only that,
私が死ぬ
until the very last day I
最
die.
後の一日までどこまで
I'll increase that fortune as I can. I do massive proportions, having you inherit all of it.
あなたに相続することにしたのよ。
You know what? I was thinking about it myself. Yeah, the most fucked up thing you could do to a young girl is give her all the money in the world. That way she has such a fucking hilariously huge target on her back that it's gonna end badly. Can you imagine what that would be like?
想像がつくかしら。
わかんないわ。
No idea.
バカだから。
Because I'm stupid.
そうよね。わからないでしょ。
you wouldn't have any idea, would you?
楽しみに
I
して
look
ます
forward to it. It really is fun being
本当に
rich.
楽しいわよ。お金持ちは。毎日日本
Every day
中
from
の
morning
妖
night,
怪が
monsters from across
朝から
Japan will come to
晩まで
play.
遊びに来るわよ。あんたの私生活はこれからはすべてワイドショーと週
And
刊
now on,
誌
your
が
entire private life will be
覗き見
followed by
してく
talk
れ
shows
る
and
わ
weekly magazines.
何をしてもしなくてもマスコミは
The media criticizes me no matter what I do or don't do. If I donate, they'll attack me as a board grease, and if I begrudge them that money, I'll be used as a miser. Oh, every day is wonderful, you see.
そんな日々に若くて先の長いあなたを
Board grease. Thank you,
招待
Clips.
してあげようと思いついた
I just thought I would love to invite you to that kind of life when you are so young and have so much ahead of you.
本当に素敵
Isn't that just to die for? Oh, you're making fun of me. Sorry, Clips. I have no ability to read. My brain is currently on tiredness and trying to figure this shit out.
あんたのしてきたことに対する世間の正当な評価でしょ。
The public is right in its criticism of that you've done.
そうね
Yes,
そ
yes.
うでしょう
I'm sure they are.
いいわ
Go ahead and tell me as much as you want.
罵るといいわそしてその評価をあなたが背負うの
And then you will be burned with that criticism.
製品が善人金持ちは死
Chinese culture says that good people live in honorable poverty, while the wealthy should die.
あんたはやがて何をしてもしなくても日本中から妬みと恨みの象徴に祭り上げられて
you actually held us to envy and hate from all across Japan.
そんな
I wonder how chosen life will become after living this
あ
way.
なたのこれからの人生はどんなにもいびつなものなのかしらねあんたの味方は誰もいない
You have no
あ
allies.
んたの悩みな
No one will
ど
listen to
誰
your
も
worries.
聞かないあなたを罵
Telling you will
る
become a
ことは
public sport.
公然としたスポーツになるそしてそれを誰も止めない
And no one can stop that.
あ
Oh, Andy.
賢者
Okay. Nope, stop that shit. Eva, don't you dare do a fucking Kinzo on us. No, stop. Do not call out her name repeatedly in an increasingly desperate manner. Don't you dare. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, I'm really looking forward to it.
あんたはどんな人生を
I wonder how you will live your life and how you'll end it.
世界中の誰も信用できず誰も愛せず
How shall I be
誰と
able
も
to
語
trust
り合えない
anyone in the
人生を
world
たっ
or talk with
ぷり
anyone,
満喫
love
し
anyone?
なさい
Don't be amazed as it all goes wrong.
その苦労話を持って地獄
I'll
へ
be
落ちて
patiently waiting for you in hell. If you come falling down, bring that story of hardship with you.
待っているわ
Oh shit, I think she's dying right the fuck now. Her insane laughter turned to a painful cough. Without changing her expression in the slightest, looking completely unconcerned, Angie stared at the only survivor of Rokujima. Perhaps because he found the violent coughing odd, the guard flew in as he gave a short knock on the door. Angie glanced at him. Worsley showing she hadn't moved a step from where she had been. Angie was prepared for some kind of trap to frame her in Eva's death. However, that was fortunately a needless anxiety. As the guard rubbed Eva's back, he poured hot water from the thermos into a hot mug. As he did, Eva kept coughing, looking like she was in pain. Angie thought this was probably the final form of the Witch of Rokujima, the last she would be able to see. Eventually, Eva was able to moisten her throat and regain her normal breathing. However, the glittering madness inside her eyes hadn't subsided in the slightest.
あの呪われた莫大な黄金と
That cursed massive goat in the hands of the Ushiromiya headship!
そして黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェの名を今こ
As
そ
well as the name of the golden witch Beatrice
譲るわ
are now yours!
魔女の名にふさわしい狂って歪んだ
Enjoy your insane choice of life fitting for the name of a witch!
そんなのいらないわ。
I don't care about
そ
those.
れより教え
Not
て。
that, just tell me this.
あの日、
What happened on Rokujima that day?
事故があった
I
の
don't believe that there was an
私は信
accident.
じない。あの日に何があったのか、父さんと母
Tell me
さん
what
と
truth
兄さ
that
ん
would happen
が
that
どう
day
し
and
て
why
死んだ
mom
のか、
and dad and Nissan
本当のことを
died.
教えて。
Oh, that must be the best way to harass you, mustn't it?
あの日に
What happened on that day? What happened on this very day in 1986?
年の今日なんて
You want to know what they said before they died?
3人が死んだ
Don't you?
知りたいわよね教えないわよ
I won't tell you.
呪われた
I'll
黄
leave
金は
behind the
残す
cursed goat.
でもね
But you know
あん
what?
たが望む
I'll take the truth desire with me to
私が
hell.
地獄まで持っていくわそれがあんた
That's the best way I can harass you.
一番の嫌がらせよ悔しい
Upset. If you want to hear, try going to hell and asking your family
聞
there.
いてみるといいなら今すぐ死なないとね
In that case, you better die right now, right? Angie needs to use the Shan technique. It might work here. It might. Let's give it a shot. Why don't you just give up and die now and forever? The laugh continued until she started coughing again. And the cough did not subside until she started moaning and going in convulsions. October 4th, 1986. On Rokujima, the Ushiromiya family's customary and final family conference was held. Information. On the next day, October 5th, an extremely unfortunate accident occurred and the Ushiromiya family was wiped out. This is very important information, holy shit. As luck would have it, Ushiromiya Eva escaped from that and succeeded on with all of the Ushiromiya family fortunes. However, due to the many turbulent rumors surrounding the Ushiromiya family, the way Eva acted afterwards, and her unnatural actions at the time of the unfortunate accident, there was public controversy over whether this might have been a plot to get all the parents herself. Under pressure from the public, prosecutors attempted numerous investigations. The media began tracing the outline of the murder plot under the name of Rokajima Gate. Really? Really? Fine. But in the end, they were not able to find sufficient proof that this unfortunate accident was a crime. However, because the media continued to give the impression that Rokajima was a murder plot by Eva, Rokajima Gate, sorry, public opinion began to believe that she was the true culprit. Of course, all that was easily condemnable, overbearing financial activity which she had carried out using that vast wealth. So that bad impression that only made matters worse. Each time she did something and the rumors started spreading, the talk shows would bring back Rokajima Gate, blaming the justice system by saying that she was a true culprit, and the only reason she had been arrested was because even the police had been bribed. The impression that she was an evil criminal grew stronger and stronger. Her heart eventually degenerated, and ironically began to transfer her into the kind of human that the public expected. By now, Eva had no one she trusted, no family. Her beloved husband, Hideyoshi, was completely no more. Doctors would occasionally mention his company. Saying that it was run recklessly while criticizing and disgracing his former accomplishments. Even her beloved son, George, was revealed to be a fucking pedophile, essentially, and condemned for life. Was dramatized as a stereotypical rich, lazy son that the public expected. Oh, that's just fucking sad. And no one ever attempted to find out what a simple and honest character he possessed. I mean, probably for the best they didn't find out that he was in love with the 6-year-olds when he was 12. You know, probably a good thing that no one knows that he was in love with a 12-year-old when he was 18. Yeah, that's probably a good thing. As to how much all this hurt Eva and ran her to ruin, no one was interested. The other was only interested in the idea of an evil woman who had gone so far as to kill her whole family, become a multi-millionaire. And what kind of hidden final years she would lead. So she changed more and more, until eventually, Eva's personality was triggered to the point where she was treated as a lunatic. It is said that she sometimes remembered that this was exactly the same way her father Kinzo, who had once admired, had been in his later years. Why, yes, that is exactly how Kinzo was. And laughed at herself with scorn. And on the day of the family conference, because Ushiromiya Rudolph's daughter, Angie, had been sick and had stayed with her mother's family, she had not participated. Let's hope she doesn't ooh-oh about Hideyoshi, please. Let's hope she doesn't. At the age of 6, she lost her family and gained Eva as her guardian. Well, that's fucking... Honestly, not sure if Eva's worse or fucking Rosa. Don't know which one was worse to get adopted by, but they both were shit. Would have been shit. I'm sorry. Angie became Eva's only blood relative. Eva took very good care of her. The imposing guards always surrounded Angie's person to prevent her from coming to harm. Angie had even her right to play with friends, to come home from school together and enjoy the season together, stolen, so that she can live a full and pleasant school life. Eva sent Angie to an elegant boarding school, which took care of her need, completely isolating her from the outside world. She didn't even know the popular songs that girls her age might hum. Angie won the lottery, having Bowser's dad as her dad. Angie had a fucking badass dad somehow. Or at least as badass as we know him to be. Kyodai as her mom must have been amazing though, yeah. They were once given a chance to enjoy window shopping with her friends or stuff her mouth with crisps. Much less an encounter with a member of the opposite sex make her heart throb. Angie did not have a single friend. If anyone carelessly acted friendly with Angie, they would be scolded by the guards or else the teachers. All of them were strictly ordered not to let the peasants approach the daughter of the esteemed Ushiromiya family. During that time, the talk shows were always talking about Ushiromiya Eva, and were always spreading rumors of her many financial evil deeds. Those found out that she was her daughter, and naturally began to keep the distance. Even now, she was called a witch at school, and any time someone something adverse happened. It was baselessly whispered as truth that the school was operating according to her wishes, and that she had something to do with it. The environment makes a person. By now, she had a heart as hardened as those around her feared. She judged no one, didn't even try. She loved no one, didn't even try. On top of all this, when Eva caught an incurable illness, it was whispered that this too had been planned, and this time, Angie was one to set up the mastermind. Everyone whispered that the daughter of the witch was a witch. Even the talk shows and media magazines whispered that. So Angie too became that. No. As though it might be as well as true, except, man, Angie's life sucks. I was saying this beforehand when we knew about Angie. God, what an unfortunate child. I thought it was unfortunate when she was 6 years old and inherited the entirety of the Ushiromiya money. Somehow this is this is almost as bad, if not worse. Also, let me get a drink from downstairs, because holy shit, this is long. Give me a second. Okay, back. Oh, my throat was getting so dry. Therefore, since she already believed that she was a witch, when she heard that the name of the Golden Witch was being turned over to her, she felt nothing as if not completely unfazed. However, she was at least sure of one thing. The title of witch that she inherited would definitely never be inherited by anyone else. She would be the last of the Ushiromiya family, the last isolated Golden Witch. Oh yeah, Angie's Beatrice now. Yeah, that can't be good for anyone. Oh, this is really not good for anyone. Angie would see on the roof of a skyscraper. Compared to the winds of the world which had beaten her down until now, this strong cold wind was warm and pleasant. Below her lay a beautiful nighttime scene, and a dazzling river of white and red lights. It was a clear sky tonight. There really should have been countless stars stretching out over the sky. However, the light from the ground was so bright you couldn't see them at all. Angie couldn't help but think that what she really saw lay somewhere in that unseen starlight. The world reality below her looked so far from here. This place felt to her as the closest to the world that she really should be in. There's only one thing that Angie cursed. Why had I not been able to go to that family conference on that day 12 years ago? If I had gone, I probably would have been able to be there with my family forever. Recently, I've been having a dream about my family over and over again. Myself of 12 years ago calls out frantically, urging them to not go to the family conference. Both mom and dad are too far away and my hand won't reach them. I reach for the hand of Bala Nissan, who always really loved me, her hand that always pat my head. Even though it looks like it's so close to reaching, even that falls short. For some reason, I started having that dream over and over again. Whenever I have that dream, or even my useless effort inside that dream, trying to stretch out my hand even more forcefully. Only Baudini's son at least could have lived. And perhaps at least the two of us could have supported each other through life in this cold and lonely reality. This hand never reaches me. So even if I climb to the roof of a building as tall as this one, I'm distantly separated from all of them. A mysterious girl appears in my dreams and urges me. That girl in my dreams urges me to arrive at the truth of what happened 12 years ago. If I could learn what happened to Dad and everyone else on that day, would they come back? At least one of them. There's no way that anyone who existed could answer those words. I understand. In this world, I have no family, no friends, no one. So, let's go. Let's go home. Where my family is. In the beginning, Angie's figure had been on the far side of the fence. Swinging below her eyes was distant, beautiful, and so fantastical that it did not rise to the slightest bit of fear. While he faced down, he had been taken to the world below. Angie, please. So I faced up. I wanted to be taken to the world above, the world my family was. Who cares about vast wealth? Who cares about cursed gold? Who cares about the golden witch Beatrice? What I really want isn't something that even a mountain of gold will help me obtain. I need for that just a small amount of courage. Take a single step forward. Please don't, Angie. You don't, no, Angie, please. Just then, I definitely heard a voice. I knew that voice. That voice had always called to me in my dreams. And this is probably not real. Okay. Before my eyes, in other words, in midair above that jet black nighttime scenery, there was a figure of the girl I'd seen in my dreams. Please don't jump the fuck off, to Bernie. He spoke again with the same voice I had heard inside my dreams. Your assistance is needed. Angie might be hallucinating. I'm hoping this is her antidepressants kicking in and telling her to get the fuck off the roof. I really hope this is her antidepressants she's totally having, because this is Japan in 1998. She can get antidepressants, right? Right? Please tell me she's not gonna she doesn't kill herself in real life. Please, someone take her off this goddamn train of sadness. Your assistance is needed. My assistance? Who needs it? Your family needs it. Your family is currently in prison in the 2-day span that began on this day 12 years ago. If I save them, does that mean my family will come back? When I asked that question, I always wanted to ask. The girl cruelly stopped talking and hung her head. I cannot promise that. The enemy is the golden witch Beatrice, a mighty opponent. I cannot compete with her. Another golden witch might be able to manage something. I don't know what you're talking about. The only one who can oppose the Beatrice of 1986 is the final Beatrice of 1998. In other words, you. Angie. The burping. Angie. Angie Beatrice. That witch from 12 years ago took away my family? Yes. She's responsible for what happened to your family. The source that always leads to your future of isolation. My family's killer. In exchange, I would search for the fragment of the ideal world that you wish for, the world where your family comes home. But I can't promise you that your desire will be granted. The game board of the 1986 Beatrice is quite perfect. I had planned on bringing you the ideal fragment as a present today, but I still can't find it. It's a very firm fate. I haven't seen the likes of it since I fought with Lambda Delta.
何を言ってるのか
I don't
わからな
know
い
what you're talking about.
あなたに復讐のチャンス
I'm giving you a chance for revenge.
見返り
In
に
exchange, I promise to find and bring you the happiest resolution that is possible for you to
最も
receive.
幸せな結末を探して持ってくることを約束するわ
By the way, I would like to mention something very important now that is incredibly important, especially with Bernie appearing here. I've been always theorizing that the witches might just be fucking, like, internet detectives. Like, Beatrice is actually trying to find the truth. And then Bernie and Lambda Delta are essentially internet detectives who give their own theories for stuff that's happened. And talk with Beatrice, like, either online or in person or whatever you have you. It fits with everything happening so far. And it's a stretch, but maybe this is fucking Bernie calling Angie and telling her, hey, I gotta step through the truth. Want to come over? If you come over here, you might get an answer, which Angie would definitely fucking want, it seems.
復讐
So that is perhaps the most stretching of stretches for any theory I've put out so far. Revenge.
徒労になるかもし
It
れない
may be a fruitless effort.
仮に復
Even if
讐
you
を
succeed in your
成し遂げられ
revenge,
た
there's no
としても
definitive
家
proof
族
that
に
your
帰って
family
く
will
る
return.
絶対の保証はない奇跡的確率でせいぜい一人を連れ戻せるかどうか
Even the miraculous probability, you may only be able to bring one person back. In 1998, I know it's a stretch, Clips. I said it was a stretch. I'm not fucking saying you're wrong, Clips. I said it was a stretch for a goddamn reason. Angie now understood the meaning of that dream. A dream where it seemed that, with just a little bit more, her hand might be able to reach Balani-san. The internet definitely existed. Okay, yeah, but internet detectives is a bit of a... It's a stretch still. Even with the internet existing, internet detectives getting together like this is a bit hard to believe.
奇跡的な確率でもそれは
A miraculous
ゼロよりは高いのよね
It's still higher than zero, right?
1% くらい
Is it about 1%?
あらゆる可能性の数
All
値
probability values are powerless before the
結果の
result.
前に無力だからその
I
数
cannot
字
tell you that number.
私には語ることができない
でも私
But
が
unlike if I
何も
don't
し
do
ないより
anything,
は
there definitely
絶
is a
対
small
にわずかな可
possibility.
能性がある
え
Yes,
あなたが希望を
as
捨
long
て
as
な
you
い
don't throw
か
your hope away. Well, Angie's rich, so she probably have the best PC setup for the time. You know what? Angie having phone friends and online friends only, I will admit, makes a shit ton of sense. Considering she's got bodyguards around her 24/7 otherwise. Your only form of contact is gonna be, like, friends you never meet in person. So, even this is surprising. It's possible. It's a stretch, I still think, but the witches being online detectives in the real world as internet detectives in the real world is... I mean, it fits the meta theory quite nicely.
ただし覚悟して
But prepare yourself.
それは
It is extremely close to
限りな
zero.
くゼロに近い
いいわ
Alright,
乗るわその話
I'm in.
いいのね
Are you sure?
多分
You'll probably never be able
も
to
う
come
二度
back
と
here
ここへ
again.
は帰ってこれないわよ
ここは私のいるべき世界じゃないわ
This is not the world where I belong.
そして
And as for the world
私
where
の
I
い
do
るべき
belong,
世界は
I'll find it
私
myself.
が自分で探すあなたの名前を聞
Tell
か
me
せ
your
て
name.
奇跡の魔女ベルンカス
The Witch of Miracles. Bern Castell.
そして
And by that name,
我が名においてあなた
I acknowledge you as the
黄金
Golden
の魔
Witch,
女
Angie
エンジェ・ベア
Beatrice.
トリーチェだと認めるの
A character update. Angie Beatrice. Holy shit. The final witch born in 1998. Named by Ever's successor and accepted with Bernard Castell as her guardian. She's starting from zero as a witch, As her body is located 12 years in the future, possesses ultimate magic resistance that prevents her from being targeted by any of Beatrice's magic. Oh fuck. Additionally, completely converse to her older brother's magic resistance, she has a natural talent for attacks against magic types. Her potential is in both attack and defense is one of the highest level, but the distance is great. 12 years really is. As of now, you are a true witch. Welcome to the Witch Club. In our club, we shall figure out what the fuck happened during those few days. Then she became that I was a witch. Felt dizzy as though something inside me had changed drastically. I really hope this isn't a fucking metaphor for her jumping off. I really, really fucking hope not. Just then I heard a slam. The sound of door connecting the staircase to the roof being opened. They were Aunt Eva's guards. Guards, only a name. Aren't they a Kate? Oh, what the fuck is happening? 20 target found. Requesting it. This is on the roof. Anji-san, we were looking for you. I'm not clicking. It's dangerous, so quickly come this way. What's that? My fan club. I'm pretty popular. No point in getting caught. Let's go. Oh, we're animating this the fuck up. Okay. Enjoy the spear. You just need to accept the truth. Yeah, fucking Beatrice and Angie are having a hard time with that shit. Oh god, so interesting. With the 12-year time skip, the idea that the witches are... okay, so obviously there's a bit of a problem with fucking Eva's survival. Is that over yet? Give me a bit. I'm still thinking. Eva's survival, but Beatrice is alive. Was Beatrice on the island that day? Or was she not? That's the question there. And did anyone else survive? I mean, how did Eva get off the island? How was she in any good condition when she was found? Like, damn, there's a lot of questions there. Like, even knowing someone survived, it's like with the Maria situation. Sure, Maria died, but fuck if I know how her body ended up in the state it was in. There was so many questions left. Is she the 19th person that is also one of the 18? Maybe? Maybe? It is legitimately very... It's a major point that Beatrice lived through the Rokujima tragedy, but either she wasn't actually on the island or she was. And that's something I don't fucking know. Because my theory is currently any of the Gospel House people could be Beatrice. And there are like 2 of them off the island at the minute. Looking annoyed, Bernkesto turned on her heels in the jet black sky. Grandpa got stuff in the stern so hard they mentioning slowly the thing that remained was Maria's jawbone. Easy peasy. How the fuck did Eva survive? Was she in the chapel at the time? Gawking at her gold? Hell, we don't even have confirmation that Eva found the fucking gold in this timeline. Or in this story. Like, it's rumored she has it, but there's nothing confirming it, which is very interesting. Watching that perfectly casual gesture, if I was her, I thought it was completely normal. Please don't tell me you killed yourself by accident. Anji-san. Wait! Oh, hey, see, look out!
Oh,
it's no good, no goddamn good at all. Time to go. See you again. And me, please send a limo to get me. Everyone else will be with me too. Ciao. If that's how she fucking killed herself, she literally did a backflip. Motherfucker. Metaphor. Isalora, I think you're probably right. Also, do a backflip. She fucking did. God damn it. What the fuck? She did the backflip. You can't. What? No! No, you can't end it on that, CG. Stop! This is unfair to me. Oh god, that was... Oh shit, okay, we got stuff to look through now. Witch's score sheet. Beatrice staring right at you, spooky. It is. Let's check the information we got right now. Chester Sisters Imperial Guard Corps. Imperial Guard Corps formed by the Dragon King Pendragon in celebration of the Red Dragon's flight. It is composed only of sisters. They originally subordinates of the Dragon King because of a long relation with past Beatrices. Command 2 of the Imperial Guard soldiers be lent out. The sisters are beings with a false life, created by magic. For that reason, sisters with a great variety of personalities are now being created as the numbers continue to increase. Manifesting a human world requires a great cost, and some of them is difficult even without taking their tremendous fighting power into consideration. For this reason, they are often summoned as honor guards in special ceremonies. As predicted, 1.5 hours, got it right, let's go. Yeah, look at that, I can get it on time. Now it's time to go over all the other shit. The Chester Sisters Golden Bull. One of the pieces of slime equipment belonging to Chester Sisters Imperial Guard Corps. The arrow's trajectory can be controlled at will, but it takes a special talent and a special training to master its true potential. Therefore, the equipment itself is a sign of a high-class sniper's prestige. It is a masterpiece anti-armor sniping bow, capable of penetrating a wide variety of armors and barriers, and with a rich variety of selective ammunition for the arrow's warhead. Furthermore, the ones primarily used throughout the story were wire-guided winged piercing rounds. Because they're wire-guided, they're capable of highly deceptive long-distance precision sniping and complicated indoor terrain battles. Sorry, Victor. In the noble families regarding the succession of the witch. In the noble families of witches, family secrets are often inherited by a single child, prevent the unchecked propagation of hidden arts and decline of quality. It is the same with the endless witches, where the greatest hidden art goes to a single child and the predecessor retires after passing it on, protecting it more strongly against the spread of the hidden arts. Custom dictates that a witch from another sect must be a reincarnation for the succession. Eva's reference was Lambda Delta. Angie's reference was Bern Kesto. It was the known who recommended Beto. Furthermore, during the story, Beatrice passed on her name as well, but this custom only began recently. The predecessor was the original Beatrice, and all endless races before her had different names. After that, it became customary that her name was also inherited, and Eva, following that tradition, gave Angie the name of Beatrice. Any more on the Grimoire? Nope. Okay, now time to check out the character pages. Oh, I can execute. No, I can't execute. What the fuck? Okay. They shoot out humans like you to kill me. If you fire bullets, they would merely bounce back as though by a mirror and strike you down. Yeah, apparently that's not the fucking case, Beto. Grimoire, Gal Games, Beto just... Yeah, Beto fucking had to explain Gal Games. It was very important and essential that it was in the fucking book. We never saw you die. And I can't kill you. That's interesting. What the fuck? Josine joy with Ken and the Golden Land. They apologized to each other for their cowardice and told each other their true and honest feelings, and they hugged each other until the final moments. Afterwards, she was chewed to bits by demons and went to hell. It's okay, Ken is with her? Hey, what the fuck? Why? Why the fuck is Jessica's body so beat up? What the hell? Look at that shit. No one else in this episode had a really brutal execution like that. Like if you check everyone else's out, they're bad, but what the fuck? What do the goats represent? Because that's insanity. Like, why is Jessica so... Wait, she's not dead. She's missing? Why were you missing? Huh? Okay, interesting. Let's go to the witch side for this shit. I can't kill any of the witches, but I can change Eva. I can put her in a fucking sailor uniform. Her body was never found. They never were able to find her body, you guess. Yeah. Yes, Rush. Kind of weird. So, the thing with this is, I'm not sure... So, what can we trust from this? Well, I guess we can trust that Eva survived. And that Angie is alive. Fuck if I know if anyone else is alive or dead. Eva should be able to die now? Nope. I can't kill this bitch. I don't know why I can't kill this bitch, but I can't. Damn, you get to keep overshooting it, I guess. Trust nothing, more data required. Episode 3, let's get further than 4 lines. I guess you're right. Any neat CGs other than do a flip? If I ever edit together a video for this shit, I have to say it's a requirement. It is an absolute requirement that during the end of this episode has the joke, do a flip, and then this is played. Like it's fucking needed. Burning Kenzo is the funniest CG. What do you mean Burning Kenzo is funny? Look at this man. Like he's drowning in fire. Well, we got like an hour left. What's episode 4 called? Alliance of the Golden Witch. Good morning. I could never imagine that you would not have surrendered by now. At this point, even I must expect great things from you. This game is played not only on the board. Oh, that's concerning. Yeah, exactly. That's hilarious. Him drowning in fire. Oh, well, if everyone drowned in fire, it's not as funny. This game is played not only on the board. Perhaps this time you should take a small peek beyond its borders? As I say, if you know your enemy, you need not fight 100 battles. The difficulty level depends upon you. No, you have chosen a battle up until now will influence... No, you have... How you have chosen battle up until now will influence the difficulty. The fuck does that mean? Oh, I guess we'll figure it out. Let's start the metaphor prologue! The story is undoubtedly nothing more than fantasy. It could not be possibly have any relation to real persons, organizations, places, or events. "10 years ago, the first day." Wait, what? You alright, Battler? You're looking like I was dead as shit a few minutes ago. What's wrong, Battlecon? Basically, you figured shit out, it was somehow confirmed, and if you didn't, you'll be more confused, I'd say is the meaning. You know what? Good. Let's hope all my theories are confirmed perfectly and I have no problems. And that there are no unexpected curveballs thrown my way. If there are, fuck. Seriously though, I will say, even if all my theories are true, it doesn't actually help me figure out what the fuck happened on Rokujima. Like, okay, let's say Beatrice is indeed Canon or Shen. Let's say the goat is underneath the chapel. Let's say that this is all the actual battle with Battler and Beto is a metaphor for Beatrice in the real world having a fucking horrible time. That doesn't help me figure out what the fuck happened on Rokujima. Like, even if I'm correct about all of that, Rokujima itself, what happened that day, I don't know still. I don't know the important bits that I desperately need to know. I don't even know if the fucking mansion was left afterwards. These are important questions that I do not have the answers for, and I desperately require them to solve this mystery. I have the context for the story, but I do not have the answers for the story. How would I react if the battle was indeed a literal BB? I'd fucking demand my RPG setting immediately. We don't even know if there really there's really a mansion on the island. We don't know if there's a mansion on the island in 1998.
もう地上
Already on
や
the
で
ground now.
こ
We
れ以
can't
上
go any
は
further than
落ちへんで
that. Get a paw! Get a paw! In the lobby of the Nijima airport, Maria dashed around in excitement. Alex up on the plane must have been very funny to her.
こらマリ
Hey, Maria.
アいい加減にしなさい
That's enough.
ごめんねバトラ君
Sorry, Battler-kun.
気を悪く
Don't
し
take
ない
it
で、ね、
badly.
情けねえ男だなお前
Man, you're
は
pathetic. But I will admit, I'm not like... You see, Lambert Doubter shares my opinion on bird cages. Yep. They're fucking stupid if they don't work. But also, I really do have to think right now, like... I was thinking about it while I was at work today, and I was like... Even if I'm right about all my theories, it doesn't help me figure out what the fuck actually happened to Rokujima. Like, I don't... Like, it doesn't matter who... It doesn't necessarily matter who the fuck Beatrice is. The only thing that really matters is it Shannon or well, okay. So, if it's Shannon or Cannon, then they're not actually on the island this day. Every scenario where we've seen them on the island is simply not fucking true. And someone else was there. Which does work within the red truths we've been written to us. We have the red truth that there are only 18 people on the island. So, for anyone else to have been there, if you remove a person, then you can add a person. So like you can work with it. Oh shit, it's the longest episode. I'm fucked.
でけえ
I'm trying to say like you still can end up with you
相
ghosts.
変わらず乗り物はダメなのかようるへえ
Shut up. Shannon and Ken have been confirmed dead with Red Text BB in multiple games. I thought Red Text wasn't relevant for deaths. Like it doesn't matter in this game that Shannon was dead in the last game, so doesn't matter right now. I thought that was the case. Or am I wrong? I thought the only thing like the death, like only the overarching bits about Red Text remained true, not like the minuscule bits. The minuscule bits were only true for the episode. Or was it like everything revolving around the depths themselves for Red Text was like only true for that episode, not for the future ones? I mean, it has to be, considering Eva was fucking dead in episode 2, and she came back and did the murders in episode 3. So you know. You're harboring my pattern comments? Did I say a pattern? I don't know what I said. Fuck my memory.
人間誰しも
Oh, humans have 102 things they can't handle.
あるもんだぜ
バトラ君
Battler-kun, why do you come with your aunt on an overseas trip sometime soon?
ヨーロッパとか
What
行っ
about
て
Europe?
半日も飛行機に乗ってればきっと
I'm sure you conquer your fears after the half-day trip.
母さんもよしなよ
Stop it, mother.
バトラ君の
I'm
乗
sure
り物
Battler-kun
嫌い
is
は
like for
きっ
vehicles
と
is
遺伝だ
inherited.
よ
ああアスムさん、
Oh, from Asumu-san.
あいつ
For some reason, just couldn't handle
乗り物
vehicles.
系がダメでな自転車と
Much anything other than a bicycle
ほ
or
ぼダメだ
car.
ったぜ
I mean, I guess I mentioned some patterns. Like, every episode so far has had Maria receives a letter in the garden during a rainstorm. Maria shows the letter during the dinner, and then at least like those have been true every time so far. That's always happened in every game.
どこか遠出しようとすると
We ever tried to take a trip somewhere far away? That one was so annoying with the no, not this, no, not that.
怖い怖い
I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm gonna fall, I'm gonna fall. Scream,
う
scream.
っせえ女だったさ
子供は
Shouldn't
親
have
が
learned
苦
that
手があ
things
るものを危険だと学ぶ
which
も
their
ので
parents
す
can't seem to handle are dangerous. Shannon and Ken have always died by the end. Yes, Art. I don't trust that girl. Like, I don't... Okay, until Eva says something like, oh yeah, I saw all their corpses get splattered around like fucking... like a puzzle pieces getting thrown about. Like, look, if she didn't see anyone fucking die, like, I don't give two craps about her saying she's the only survivor. Anyone else could have survived then. Anyone else. Fuck, if she was knocked out until the fisherman came, the boat driver could have fucking picked up people then left. That still is possible, and it fucking sucks.
きっとバトラ君は
I can must have seen Asuma-san doing something like that and learn that Vigo
乗
was
り物は
scary.
怖いものだと覚えてしまったんでしょうね。
アスムさんの遺伝子
Could it be that Asuma-san's genes, I wonder? Wow, that makes me really fucking upset, actually.
さあな
Beats me.
だとしたら迷惑な遺伝子だな
Those are some damn annoying genes.
アスムの話はよ
I'm
せ
talking about Asumu.
今ここにい
Right
る
now,
の
the
はお前だ
one who's here is you.
そうだろ
Right?
そうね
You're right.
ごめんなさい
Sorry.
おいハイヤーが来た
Hey, the
ぜ
cars are here.
ちょうど3
Exactly
台
3
や
of them.
乗るで乗るで
Oin, oin.
落ちる落ちる
Get a ball, get a ball. This is just another reminder that some other bitch is my son's mother. Fuck, I love it. Jealous for 18 years. Holy shits.
パラシュートどこパラシュートどこ
Where's the parachute? Where's the parachute? Ew!
こんにゃら
You little rapscallion!
待て
Wait, you wait, come back here, you!
くすぐりの刑に
I'll
処
send
して
you
や
to
る
元
punishment!
気でいい
It's good they're in high spirits.
バトラ君とマリアちゃんがい
Tyler
て
and
く
Maria
れ
Chan
なか
weren't
ったら
there. The atmosphere in that plane would have been very
機
stiff.
内の空気はさぞや硬かったでしょうね
ありがとうよ
Thanks.
言葉通
I'll
り
take that
の
at
意味で
face
受け取
value.
っとくぜほらガ
Hey,
キども
rats!
タクシー来て
The
るぞ
taxis are here.
お遊びは後にしろい
Save the games for later.
タクシータクシー
Taxi, taxi!
マリア一番
I'm gonna be in first!
こら
Hey,
マリアもバトラ君ももう
Maria, and you
は
too,
しゃがない
Balakun, stop fooling around.
人にぶつか
You
る
bumped
わよ
into someone. Note of Auntie Rose's voice became a little frightening. God, you started to think that perhaps he really was swearing out too much. When just expected, he bumped into someone. Oh, sorry.
バトラ君たちはあっちの車だよ
Balakun, your family's going in the car over there.
待たせちゃってるよ
Keeping them waiting. Arrested by George, Bradley made an apologetic gesture to the person he had bumped into, ran up to his parents. Broke time to come quickly. With clunking sounds, the doors on the 3 taxis were shut one after another, and they departed, heading for the harbor. As the taxis dashed away, the entire world grew suddenly dull and slowed to a halt. Voices, the wind, and even sound. Absolutely everything ceased as if they'd been frozen in the instant a photo was taken. Everything moving or about to move. Stopped. People, machines, clock hands, even the dust dancing in the wind. Frozen. People were in the middle of walking, frozen with one foot still raised. Scrapes of paper dancing in the wind, frozen, pinned in midair. And among those stationary figures in the world that had come to a standstill, a single one moved. It was a woman. The very woman that Balder had just bumped into. We showed this slice of movements. Ray's dropped, her shoulders lowered a minuscule amount, and she sighed. That was all. In a normal world, that probably wouldn't even count as movements. But in this still world, looked very out of place. Then someone else moved. It was a black cat that had been dozing in the shadows near the taxi rank. It came up right behind the woman, and leisurely changed its form into that of a human. Oh, Bernie's a cat! Put those goddamn ears on her then. It wasn't a cat. It was a cat witch. Or a bitch. Or a kitch. Kitch. Let's go. Of course, the one was also a witch. Of course, the one was also a witch. As the witch stood there, her gaze still downward, she muttered. I can't stop them. I'm going to Rokujima, can I? You cannot. Did I miss the cattail? She's always sad in her portrait. Am I fucking blind? You know, sometimes the ability to see is not in my shit. Sometimes seeing is not something I've been given. Holy crap. The Witch of Miracles has lived for 1,000 years, sent in a piece called Angie to defeat Peaches in her game. The Voyager witches across the Sea of Fragments are far higher level beings than witches who can't leave their own territory. In territory, they're equals, but fundamentally, her magic power far exceeds Peach's. What is it that witches who voyage constantly and escape from boredom seek from their journeys? The endless witch who will live for the next 1,000 years, or the witch hunters slay all witches. Without understanding witches, one will never slay a witch. After understanding witches, still never will one slay a witch. She understands witches and denies them. This contrary power alone gives her the blade to slay witches. On October 4th, 1986, you are not here. So if I had been here, it might even have been possible to stop them from going. With verbal acrobatics, a 6-year-old girl could possibly perform, who would say them to turn back. I can't even imagine. Shit yourself immediately. Constantly shit yourself over and over again. Fucking throw your pants. Be annoying. There are many ways to do it that do not involve words. But yes, if you had been in this place, the probability wouldn't have been 0. If there's a probability other than 0, I can find a miracle. BB, Rosa has sedatives. Well, okay, we gotta get more clever then. Destroy the boat. Destroy the console of the boat. Wreck it. You're a 6-year-old. People are not gonna question where the fuck you are or what you're doing. There are ways around it. Be destructive. Be dangerous. Be a problem. Hide the pills under your tongue. You can do it. If I hadn't been sick, and they hadn't left me behind. With her head facing downwards, the witch tightened her fists. I thought they were pills that she had. I didn't assume they were like fucking needles. They were trembling very slightly. You're sick in bed starting October 3rd, 1986. And Beato's game board is a snippet of time beginning on October 4th. You're not given the possibility of not getting sick. In other words, you're fundamentally in existence, we can never step onto the game board. You keep mentioning the child sedatives. I keep mentioning, fuck it. Bernie says there's a 1% chance or a 0.0001 repeating chance. I'm fucking taking it. You guys saw my Ender Lilies yesterday. I'm determined as shit. Thanks for being so patronizing. I'm aware of that. I know that just seeing Mom, Dad, and Oni-chan healthy, happy like this Alone
これはとても素敵な奇跡なんだ。
is a very wonderful miracle. Angie had been trying to stand in the way of her family and prevent them from going out to the airport towards Rokujima. That was impossible to Angie, who could not exist on October 4th, 1986. Her seeing a shoulder bump and words of apology from her brother. Even though he hadn't known that she was his little sister, that was still such a miracle. It could have moved her to tears. I'm sorry for the sarcasm.
私はあなたにもらった奇跡を無駄になんかしないわ。
I won't waste the miracle you gave me.
頼もしいわね。
I'm glad to hear it.
さ
Now,
彼らと
let's
一
go
緒
with
に
them
行きましょう。六軒島へ。
to Rokujima.
駒たちがもうす
Soon
ぐ
all the pieces will be gathered.
第4のゲームが幕を開けるわ。
Tournament will open on the 4th game.
ベアトもバトラも
Ito and Battle will already
もう
be
席
seated by
がつ
now.
いてる頃よ。
六軒島へ。
To Rokujima.
私の、いや、みんなの運命を変えた。1986年10月
They
4
might
日の
no.
六軒島へ。
Today's everyone's fates changed. October 4th, 1986. On Rokujima. What happened on that day? I will expose that. Learn that. I'll take them back. As she stood there with her fist clenched up, she surely turned her face to the heavens. A single teardrop from depths of her eyes dripped down into the air. And when time started moving again, the two witches' figures were sucked into a blowing gale and erased in an instant. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Time to get fucked. Now there was no gate. Why oh why? Wait, what does it mean if the gate went away? I do not know actually. Huh. Yeah, the date. Yeah, the marriage. There's the meta parlor. There's all the fuck ups. The anime girls, okay. I'm starting to recognize some parts of this. Yeah, I recognize that now. I recognize those two now. Yep, I know about that. I still don't know what those fucks are. Yeah, I know that. I think that was just burning again. Yeah, everyone gets a gun. It's always a horrible time. And that's definitely Battler hugging Beto, which has questions to it, for obvious reasons. But now I'm thinking about the fact that the gate, Torii Gate, goes away. What the fuck does that mean? Torii Gate's there in one world and then isn't in another? Also Ball? Yeah, oh, now I recognize who that is. What do you miss? Oh, sorry, Carrie.
おはようございます、お嬢様。
Good morning, my lady.
これは
My, my, you do appear to be in a good mood.
快適なお目
What a
覚め
pleasant
のようです
awakening you seem to have had.
快適な目覚めどころか
Pleasant awakening! I was so excited I couldn't sleep a
一睡
wink.
もできなかったぞ何しろ楽しい
After all, the curtain is rising in the oh so fun fourth game. So why does Beatrice know about words tsundere and yandere? Unknown. Good question. It seemed that she truly had been so excited that she hadn't even got any sleep. And she had showed absolutely no signs of tiredness. Was that due to her youth or low mental age? Did the narration just call her fucking like 9 years old mentally? Holy shit. What the fuck? Okay. Guess the narration's gonna be clouding on Beatrice this time. Fine. Romeo chose not to say that out loud and laughed with a QQQ instead. Oh my god, that's Rotove's inner thoughts. Oh my god. I love it. I really ran that battle to the ground last time. Ah, that look of you tricked me all over his face. He looks so pathetic. In any case, I do hope he's still not feeling down.
へこんでいると申しますと
Feeling down, you say? Well, how to put it? You know how he is a bit too sincere for his age?
ございますな
Indeed I do.
そこが魅力とも申しますが
Although one could call that his charm. Cuckoo. You certainly could, you certainly could. Well, speaking of that, you know how he completely fell for that thing I posed the last time?
コロッと
Oh yes, completely and splendidly. You lied so well, I'm quite sure even you wouldn't have realized the truth.
生まれてからただ
This
の
pure and rosebud-like innocence arising from never once having been tricked by another since birth. You unreservedly violated.
存分に住人を冬の朝
You and the joy of running around a field covered with beautiful new snow on a winter morning. And surely it utterly wouldn't even begin to compare.
も変え難いでしょうなお嬢様はバトラ様の純粋な心を
You took Baldersam's innocent heart, my lady.
実に痛快に豪快に無残に無慈悲に無教養に実はちょっぴりやりすぎちゃったんじゃないかな
You took Baldersam's innocent heart, my lady, and thrillingly, splendidly, atrociously, mercilessly, and in quite the uncultured manner. Enough to make one think, maybe I was a teensy little bit overboard.
なんて不安
It was surely perpetrated the very worst of atrocities
大逆の
against
限り
it.
を尽くされましたとも普通ならへこむでしょうな
I'm quite sure most people would start to feel down. And perhaps like a bit of a douche.
それはも
So much so that I doubt they would ever want to see your face again. Hey! Hey, Pino! Pino! Fuck, Pino! Is it canon that Balor can just say fuck off? Does that just keep playing along, or can he actually say fuck off? So you understand? I also, considering the fourth game is finally getting underway, I thought that would be such a pain if you were so disheartened that he wouldn't join us at the table. Oh fuck, that was bad. Sorry. Medical stuff. And so, you see, I asked you first, thinking that it would be better to prepare a countermeasure beforehand. Apparently that does make sense. How could he not get my sense of humor by now? I'm hilarious! How could he hate it? In that case, indeed, I do think you would do very well, sir, to prepare such a countermeasure. Unfortunately, due to your North Wind and the Sun tragedy, it appears that Balsam has received quite a shock. Shock, you say? How badly? Vito lowered her voice slightly, asking timidly. Ronve went along with that and lowered her voice in the same way.
実は
In truth, he has been prone to a ball clutching his knees for some time now.
だいぶになります。何度か
I called out to him several times, but he just did not answer.
お食事も
I also carried him something to eat.
手を触
He
れた
does not
様子
appear to
もあ
have
りま
touched
せん
it.
それは
That
難儀だな。
is troublesome.
あやつ
Is he really feeling that down?
までへこんでおったか。
I mean, it was just a prank.
無理もありますまい。
It is only natural.
何しろ
After all,
お嬢
you
様が徹底
comprehensively
おやりになられました
destroyed him, my lady.
普通なら人
That
間
would turn most anyone into a misanthrope.
ほう、人間不信なら好
A
都合。
distrust of humans? How convenient.
人間など見
Just
限っ
give him
て魔
up
女
on
を信
humans
じ
and
ると
turn
良
us
いぞ。
witches. Oh.
すまない。
Sorry, I took that too far. Vito had tried to joke about it, but it seemed that the situation was quite serious, and after picking up on this, she hid her laughter.
そん
Is
な
it
にもし
really that serious? Should we just wait a little longer before beginning the fourth game?
もう少し待ってやった方が良いか。
ベルンカステル教のお客人もお
Because Lady Burton Kesto guests will be coming.
第4の
It may be more appropriate to open the fourth game quickly.
ただ
However, it might be useful if you were to show him a little consideration, my
気を
lady.
使われても良いかもしれませんな。
Consideration?
人な
Consideration, you say?
どう使え
How
ば
should
よ
I
いの
know?
か。
Show that.
あやつは落
He
ち込ん
is
でいる
feeling
のか
down,
な。
so how about I cheer him up or something?
元気づけてや
What
る
does
と
a man like him enjoy? Tits, my lady. Okay, I think I'll show him anything but that.
心を暗く閉ざしたもの
When a person's heart is closed off to the light, it is useless to interact with them in a gloomy fashion.
その暗闇に
You do
負け
nothing
ない
but shine with a
ほどの明る
brightness
さで
stronger than the
照
dark.
らし出すほかないでしょうな。
しっかしょーいい加
Damn
減にし
it!
やがれ
Quit messing around! Breast sommelier Balor strikes again. I fucking wouldn't be surprised if that was what he was like, let me touch your boobs. Be fucking a one hell of a way to do it. I'd laugh my ass off. Yeah! Battle over here!
あんたごとき
A croissant baked by Ronave-sama would be wasted on the likes of you.
私が美味
Maybe
しく
I'll
食べ
enjoy
ち
it
ゃったか
all
な
myself. This is fancier than usual. Oh, Lambda's here. The Witch of Certainty has lived for 1,000 years. To Beatrice's game, like a barricade to imprison Burton Kesto, the objective is eternal draw. Takes Beatrice aside most of the time, but supports Balor when it looks like he's about to drop out. Conversely, when Beatrice starts to get cornered, she supports Beatrice. I'm sorry, what? Oh, okay. Wait, Maria? Maria? Hello, mage who inherited the black blood from Kinzo. Unlike Kinzo, she has also begun. She was gifted the natural talent and began to tread the path of mage while still young. That said, her power is so weak and she is no more than an apprentice. However, she is skilled with enchantments. There's so magical power. Wait. The magical items crates complete with those of the Meister class. Oh my fucking god, I think I remember that entry a long time back. Holy shit. And this is merely infinite idle repetition. Certainly, on the other hand, indicates a far stronger absolute force of will. When did Maria become a witch? I don't think she's a witch right now somehow, but yeah, no, she's not a witch. Her name isn't written in fucking katakana. I think that's katakana at least. And I just noticed that every single witch has their name written in katakana. Oh, that's interesting. How the fuck haven't I noticed that in the last 100 hours? It was on in the witch side at the end of episode 2. And that would explain where I saw that shit. Thank you, Art. Valor's stomach involuntarily growled at the fragrant smell of the croissants. His breakfast place was empty, but he hadn't eaten any of it. They just fell into the Seven Sisters of Purgatory, Beelzebub. I waited for Ronovay to leave and had then come and snatch the food away. Valor discovered her in the process, and they've been charging about, causing a crazy amount of noise ever since. Oh my god, is Ronovay fucking lying? Is Ronovay fucking lie? Did Ronovay fucking lie about Valor being in the corner to make Beatrice feel bad? I'd laugh my ass off if that was the case. You know, Beelzebub could have ended it by either giving it back already or else throwing it into her own mouth. She intentionally ran around in circles, making fun of Battler. Give me my breakfast back, damn it! You give it back now, or you offer a single flick to the forehead! Just try to eating it! What? Are you gonna eat me instead? Yeah! Try it when you can! I bet I'm tasty as honey pancakes! Gotcha! Right now, more into the bread than your thighs. I'll have the bread on your thighs. That should be tasty enough. Be a good girl and give it here. Resistant to the end. I don't want to eat. Ooh, no way, I won't give it to you. Even the croissant wants me to eat it.
Yay! Yahoo! Hayo Battery!
Yeah! Yo! Good morning, Battler! This is the best. Hold on, no. Hold on. Yo! Good morning, Battler! Get a load of this guy first thing in the morning. He's back to moping already. It's the beginning of a new day and a new game, you know, so get your spirits up and let's get this party started! This is the... Ronovay, I love you, my man. Oh my god. Did you hear it? The fucking wind sound effect. Oh, this is fucking the best. The door opened forcefully. Like a marathon runner on a string caramel box. What the fuck reference is that to? Grimoire? Japanese confectionery company Umineko, also known for producing Pocky, began its business in 1922. The box of Umineko caramels, which featured Art Running Man triumphantly smiling with his arms raised. This marketing that a single caramel gives you the entry to run 300 M. With their hands held high and with idiotic cheeriness, Beetle appeared. Oh my god, I love Ronovay now. For some reason, countless country flags and confetti scattered everywhere, creating what was clearly to be the perfect party atmosphere. Oh my fucking god. She is such a tsundere. You tried to say the last fucking episode was an act. Fuck off, no. Natural tsundere energy coming from this gal. Valor and Beelzebub, who had been grabbing the floor over the croissant, completely forgot their argument and stared at her speechless. Please tell me, even if the anime is really shit, it has this scene. Please tell me it has the... Like, please, for God's sakes, and all anime watchers of Umineko, please tell me at least, even if it's shit, it has this animated. Please. Oh, she just saw something she should not have seen. Good morning, Beatrice-sama. Well, that's all for me. Hey, brother, couldn't say
Yo.
Hey!
おはよう。
Morning, Beto!
朝から絶好調なようで何よりだ。
Glad to see you're in a perfect form this morning. Beto and Ballard looked at each other. It seemed that neither had a clue what was going on with the other. There's no Umineko anime like there's never been a Secret anime or Trails anime. What are you talking about? Trails anime is gonna be really good. I'm gonna watch the entirety of the Northern War after I get done with Code 3. I can't wait for the amazingness of that to go on. You know, it's gonna be great. Best shits. Battler? Oh, what is this, Runabe? He looks like he's in high spirits! He looks like he's in high spirits! He isn't clutching his knees! And he's answering, and he was even in the middle of eating! No, he certainly was still seizing his knees under the blanket as he slept like a baby. I informed him that it was time for him to wake up, but he just couldn't want to get out of bed. As for his food, it seemed that he was rather too preoccupied with the naughty cat that had wandered in. Cuckoo. You tricked me! You should talk. Are you the one who played that massive trick on me last time? I don't know what's going on, but I'm glad to see you start your morning with a helping of just desserts. Well, anyway, nice one, Runabe. I'm much obligated, Balo-sama. The two stuck up their thumbs as though they had forged some kind of male bond, chuckling together. What the fuck? What the fuck did this happen? Bro, Beto acted very energetically, trying to hide her embarrassment. Don't take me so lightly. I should be hiding in a corner holding my knees. I was only doing that for 8 hours instead of 12, so there. Dark was right, the rest of the episodes just like the romances between Ballard and Beatrice. I mean, yeah, seemingly. This is fucking hilarious. Like, I can't get over the fact that end of last episode, dramaticness, amazingness, twists and turns. This episode starts. Suicide, you don't know, possibly suicide. This episode starts. Ballard and Beatrice begin their fucking romantic comedy duo routine. And I am also, like Clips, I'm fucking for this shit. Then you were the person crying their eyes out of frustration last time. Okay, it's time for romance beyond life and death. Yeah, this is the best romance. I should gather your copious tears in a bottle. Use it as due to light. Shut up. That was you got me a bit with your crappy acting and crazy plot twist, that's all. I mean, ask myself, but you better not think the same move is gonna work again. Naturally. And don't disappoint me by falling for the same move over and over again, alright? Yeah, just you watch. It is I'm the guy who gets stronger every time he's beaten down. But, Beto. What is it? Never do it again. Oh, and why is that? They really are weak against the rear attack.
俺とお前は敵同士で
You and I are enemies.
絶対に手を取り合うことはないってことを
And we'll never, ever join
俺は
forces.
もうはっきりと理
Now, I
解して
understand that clearly.
だからもう二度とそれを勘違いさせるような不愉快な真似をするな
So never again do something as unpleasant and try to make me confused by that fact. You say that, but now I know it's your weak point. You thought they were still joking around, but that disappeared from Bowser's expression some time ago. You felt as though his eyes were like the surface of black tea gone cold.
いいな
You hear me?
二度とするな
Never do it again. You never know. I might do it again when you've forgotten.
二度とするな
Never do it again. Pierced by a strong and forceful gaze, Beto held her tongue. We had thought that Balor would surely be the one to break that silence with laughter. However, Balor's serious expression didn't change in the slightest. So to break that silence, Beto had no choice but to start laughing herself. Beatrice, you seriously need to stop trying to play the Holder villain card. Like, drop that fucking thing in the garbage can. Please. As things should be. You and I are worthy adversaries.
どのような良好な関係になろうとも敵同士であることの一線を越えることはない
No matter how favorable relationship, we shall never cross the line defining us as enemies.
そなたがそれを勘違いしなかったならわらわはそれで十分だ
If you're not mistaken this, that is enough for me.
そうだな
That's right.
お前が敵であることを
Almost forgot that you were an enemy for a second there.
二度と同じ集
I
体は
won't show
さらさない
display like that again.
お前の絡め手に
I won't fall for your rear attack again.
二度と
Ever. You know, BB, the narration is suggesting that Beto considers the way they interact with each other as part of the game. It's like a polar variation of chess. I don't disagree with that assessment. I actually think it makes a lot of sense. But it doesn't really contradict what I was saying, or what I'm trying to say, which is... She is playing a role so hard here. Beto doesn't need to act like this, but it certainly helps her, it seems. It seems I'm not the only one who cannot wait for the fourth game. I am pleased, battler. Come, take your seat.
ああ
Sure,
望むところだぜ
bring it on.
もう小手先
That
の
little tricks
騙
aren't
し
gonna
を
work
聞かねえぞ
anymore. Lambda did warn her about the price of failure. Yep, that too. But what does the price of failure actually mean in this time? More locker room mysteries. Oh my fucking god, there's only one locker room last time. I mean, technically there were 6, but... Holy shit, Beto had to fucking cram all of her locker rooms into one part of the game because she didn't get to do it otherwise. Stop acting so tough. You remain in a state of surrender for the last mystery in the previous game, the mystery of Nanjo's murder.
今はまだ答えを保留するさ
I'm still holding off on an answer for that one.
だがなくじけたわけじゃねえぞ
That one doesn't mean I've lost heart.
必ずお
I'll
前
break
の
your
真っ
red through
赤
the
な
night
真実を
witches.
破り
I
魔女を
guarantee
否定
it.
してみせる
良い心意気だ。
A good disposition.
やはりそなたは不死鳥のごとき男よ。
You truly are a man like a phoenix.
わらわの見込みを裏切らぬ。
You don't betray my expectations.
それでは
With that, let's raise the
第
curtains on
4
the
の
fourth
ゲーム
game.
の幕を開けよう。だがその前に
But before that,
我らは新しい客人を迎えなければならないようだ。
it seems that we must welcome a new guest.
客人
And you mean technically every game has a +1 locked room if you consider the island's status? Technically. A guest?
そなたも覚えておろう。
I'm sure you must remember.
前回のゲームの最後で招待状もなく現れ余興を台無しにした謎の
That
女。
mystery won't appear at the very end of the last game without an invitation to spoil my performance.
あいつか。
Her.
わらわたちのゲームに加わりたいと
She says that she wants to join our game, you see.
正式に招待状を送りこの席へ招か
I
せ
do the liberty
て
of sending her an official invitation to join us.
ロノウェ客人を呼べ。
Renovate, call the guest.
その必要はないわ。
There's no need.
もういるわよ。
I'm already here. The voice that answered the beater's call came from the darkness in the corner of the room. Other turned around surprised to see if the mysterious woman was suddenly there.
おやおや
Goodness gracious.
そなたも人が悪い。
How rude.
来ていたならば挨拶の一
It's
つも
surprisingly
するわよ。
uninterested in Angie's appearance. I'm curious what's going to happen with her. I would have expected is a simple greeting.
私、殴る前に挨拶する習慣ないの。
I don't make a habit of greeting people before punching them.
でも、殴り終わ
I
って
give,
からなら
well, give one
して
after
あ
I
げるわ。
punch.
ほうなん
Oh,
と
and what would that be?
Good night, have a nice dream.
Night, have a nice dream. Ah,
笑える。実に
entertaining,
笑え
truly
る
entertaining. Beto cackled and clapped her hands. That was only Beto. Nothing rose to Balor's face except an uncertain smile. I can't whistle, shit.
あんた、武闘
So you're
派
the
だ。
punch first, ask questions later type, huh? Bealer met his eyes with the woman, shrugging his shoulders as he spoke. But the woman didn't answer, giving him only a cold stare in return.
前回は土壇場で世話になったな。
You helped me out last game with things when we're coming down to the
礼
wire.
を言うぜ。
I'm grateful.
礼なんていらない。
I don't need gratitude.
あなたがぶっ
What
飛
you
ん
were
で
acting
た
was
だ
just
けよ。
flaccid.
私は目を
I
覚ま
only
せ
told
と
you to
言っ
get
た
a
だけ。
clue. Yes, Valor is flaccid indeed.
ぶっ飛んでるな。
I should know. Theo tried to laugh in agreement. The one wasn't listening. She did absolutely nothing except stare at Valor with ice-cold eyes.
どうやら俺は嫌わ
Well,
れてるみたいだな。
looks like someone hates me.
あなたが本気で戦ってないか
I'm
ら
just
気が
annoyed
ついてる
that
だ
you
け。
aren't fighting seriously.
俺が本気じゃない
You
だ
say I'm not serious?
まさか
Can't possibly mean that mess you got yourselves into earlier was you being serious, right?
バカにしないで。
What do you take me for?
いつまでこんな魔
How
女
do you
の邪
tend to
魔
go
に
along
付き
with
合
the
ってる
witch's
つもりなの。
farce?
俺は俺なりにベアトと戦ってる。
I'm fighting Bito in my own way.
もちろん本気でだ。
And yes, I'm serious about it.
本気で
You brought up that you were going to look through Umineko today, and your brother looked up and forced you to watch the first couple episodes of the anime. Oh wow, that must be really shit. Sorry for your... I'm going to be doing that myself once I finish the game, but... Oh boy, that can't be good. Serious?
笑わせないで。
Don't make me laugh.
魔女といつまでも永遠
You're
に
not
お茶を
drinking
飲ん
tea
で
and chatting
談
with the
笑
witch
してい
for
るだけ
returning.
の
Call
あな
that
たが
fighting
本
seriously?
気で戦っている？冗談は髪型だけにして。
The joke's just your hairstyle.
そりゃ
I mean, sure, I wasn't used to the witch's game in the beginning, and I've got a hell of a rough time, I'll admit it.
散々な目に遭わされてきたさ。だがな、ようやく戦い方やそのコツが見えてきたところだ。
I'm finally starting to see how the fight in that act to do this is going.
俺のこれまでの無様さが。あんた
The
には
better
本
way
気
of
で
an
ないよ
acting
うに
makes
見え
you
た
look
の
like
な
I
ら
am serious.
それ
You're
は
mistaken.
謝りだぜ。
そう？
Am I?
確かに。俺が
Of
ベアト
course,
の
I know
胸
I've
ぐら
got
を
a
掴み
lot
上げる
more
のに
before I
必
can
要な
grab
距
Bito
離
by the collar.
まだかなりあるだろうと思う。しかしその距離はどれほど長大であろうとも
But
有
no
限
matter
だ。
how long that distance is, it's finite.
そして俺は
With each passing game, I'm steadily closing distance step by step.
一歩一歩確実にその距離を詰めている。時間はかかろうともあの魔
No
女を
matter
追い
how
詰
long
め
it takes, I'll close in on the witch and I'll definitely checkmate her.
それには奴がよく口にするように
Barring one of her common phrases,
1000年をかけ
it may
る
even
かもし
take
れ
me
ない。
1,000 years.
だがそれでも
And
いつ
so
か
eventually,
必ず打ち
I will
勝つ。
definitely win.
なぜか
Why?
俺が絶対
Because
に
I'll
負けを
never
認
accept
めないから。
losing.
絶対に立ち止まら
Never
ない。
stand still, I'll keep
追い
closing
詰
in
め
on
続け
her.
る。だからつまり
So in other words, there's one thing I can say for sure.
俺はいつか必ず
I will definitely win
あの
against
魔女
that
に
witch
勝つって
someday.
ことだ。
気の長い話ね。
Sure, patient.
あなた勝つ気あ
Are
る
you even trying to win?
有限もその扱いを間違えれば無限と化す。
Even the finite can become infinite if it's treated the wrong way.
今のあなたはすでに亀すら追い越せないア
Or
キレ
become
スなのね
Achilles unable to outstrip a tortoise. I mean, unless she tricks me into... unless she tricks me into doing so by praying that we made it to the Go Land. Oh, like she would have done last time if I hadn't shown up? Well, I mean, I was luring her into my trap as if... Just brothers and sister, brother and sister. Very, very much so.
なるほどね。
Now I
私も
get it.
必要なわけだ
So。this is why I was needed.
こんなざまじゃ。
This rate, there's no way you can win against the end of the Switch. Even
無
after a
限の魔
billion
女に
years.
勝てるわけがない。
Even after a billion years.
お前は何者なんだ。
Who are you?
名前くらい聞かせてくれたって。
I'm
バ
gonna
チ
kill
は
you,
当
need
た
to
らねえ
tell.
だろ。
I'm gonna kill you to tell me your name. At that point, the woman fell silent, staring straight into Balor's gaze. A brother and sister that Ollie Ryan Tension shows would never. You got that fucking right. At first, Balor faltered on the firmness of that look, and his gaze wavered slightly, but as her eyes continued staring to his, gradually he found himself becoming lost in them. In the depths, he saw a light that he had seen some time before. Balor was struck by how strongly he was under the eyes of a girl who definitely couldn't be there. That was completely impossible. I know it's stupid, but for some reason I'm getting the feeling... But that can't be right. He's supposed to still be 6 years old. You couldn't possibly be. Auntie? Are you?
Soda.
If I said yes, would you believe me?
言い方を変えるわ。
I'll put it another way.
私はあなた
If
の
I
味
said
方
I'm on
よ。
your side, so
だか
trust
ら
me,
信用して。と言ったら、あなたは
would you
信じ
believe
る。
me?
初対面の
Would you
正体不
unconsciously
明
trust
の
someone
女
unknown one you've never
自分の
met?
知人になんとなく似てい
Until
るから
now,
という
just
理
because she
由
looks
だ
like
けで
someone you knew?
あなたは無条件に信用してしまうの？そんなお人よしだから
It's because you're so trusting that you were tricked so easily in the last game and
悔
cried
し
so
涙をボ
bitterly.
ロボロこぼすことになるのよ。あなた自分で言ったわ。
You said it yourself.
その子は6
The
歳なんでしょ。
kid is 6, right?
私が6歳
I
に
look
見
like
え
I'm
る
6.
にもかかわらず
Despite that, if I were to
私
claim that
が
I'm
そ
the
の子だ
kid,
と実証した
you
な
still
ら
just swallow that
それを鵜
story?
呑みにするの？
それを言わ
When
れ
you
ると
put it like that,
弱えな。
I guess you're right.
すまん。
Sorry.
そうだな。
Yeah,
俺は
I
お人
am
よ
too
しだ。
trusting.
そいつを前回のゲームで思い知らされたはずなのにな。
Now, this game should have taught me that. No, if your sister from 12 years in the future shows up, you probably wouldn't recognize her. I'm not blaming Balor in this case. Not recognizing them. Really ain't.
お前が言う。
Is this what you meant when you said I wasn't serious?
そういう意味か。
そうよ。
Yes.
あなたは魔女と戦っているつもりでしょうけど。
You think you're fighting against the witch, but all you're doing is being friends with her and having fun.
チェスで仲良く戦
Just
って
competing in a
遊ん
friendly
でいる
game
だ
of
けなの。
chess.
あなたたちにとってそれは真剣
That
勝
may
負
be
で
a
しょう
serious
けど
contest for you two.
それを離れて見ている私には仲
Looking
良
at
く
it
ル
from
ー
far
ルに
away, I
守ら
only
れ
see
て
you two playing around like you're
た
good
だ
friends,
遊んで
right
い
by
る
the
ようにしか
rules.
見えない。
きついな。
That's harsh.
でもそのお遊びに勝てない限りあなたはここから解放されない。
But as long as you can't win this game, you won't be released from this place.
だから私が来たのよ。
That's why I came.
このゲームに決
Bring
着
this
を
game
つ
to
け
its
るために
conclusion.
ね。今のあなたは魔女を追い詰めて
I
い
think
る
that
と
you're
称
closing
し
on
な
the
が
witch.
ら
You're just like a
車
hamster
輪
running
の
on
中
a
を
wheel.
延々と走り続けるハムスターみたいなもの。あれか。
Oh, those.
夜な夜な
Those things that run around and around and wheel night
走
after
り
night.
続けるあれか。車輪の中を走り続けることは一見無限のように思えるかもしれない。
At a glance, you might think that running around a wheel is endless.
無限の魔女ベア
Endless
ト
witch
リーチ。
Beatrice.
まるであなたのことな
They're
の。
just like that wheel.
そして
And he's
そ
the
の
one
車輪の
running
中
around
で
this wheel forever.
戦ってる
And he's
つもり
fighting, but
で
actually just
滑
making a
稽
fool of
にいつまで
himself.
も走り続けているのが彼。これはゲームじゃない。
This isn't a game.
彼を永遠に閉
Nothing
じ
more
込
than
めてい
kids
る
keep
だ
in
けの
prison
カ
for
ゴ
all
でしかない。
eternity.
ほ
Oh,
う。わらわの無限をネズミが
you
遊
were
ぶ
like in my
風
infant
船
wheel that mouse plays on?
面白い面白い。
Interesting, interesting.
ある次元における無限はより高次元
Something
におい
that's
て
infinite in
無
a
限
certain
をなさ
dimension
ない
tends not to be infinite in a higher one.
メンガーのスポンジが
A men...
無限の表面積を
What
持
the
つの
fuck is a
は
menger?
3
A
次元
menger
未満
sponge
の
may have
世界
infinite
の
surface area, but that
話。
only applies in a world of less than 3 dimensions.
3次元の現実においては質量ゼロ。
In the three-dimensional world of reality, it has zero mass.
無限どころか
Not only is it
存在
not
さえ
infinite,
でき
it
ない
can't exist.
威勢のいい
What an
女よ
assertive woman.
わらわの敵を名乗る程度の資格はあるらしい
It seems you're worthy of calling yourself my enemy.
あんた何者なんだ？
Who are you?
私はあなたの味方
I'm your ally
そして魔女の
and an
敵
enemy of witches.
もちろん
Still trying to get a voice for her
信じなくていい
correct. Kind of fluctuating a lot. First, you don't have to believe it.
私が本当にあなたの味方であるか
No
ら
one can really prove
誰に
I'm
も証
your
明でき
ally.
ないむしろ私の
In
こ
fact,
とを
it would
う
be
さ
perfect
ん
if you
くさい
stayed
と
on
思
your
う
guard
くらい
strongly
警
enough to
戒
find me
心
very
の方が
suspicious.
望ましいわ
It is a three-dimensional generalization of the one-dimensional Cantor set and two-dimensional linear carbon. It was described by Carl Menger in 1926. You like the voice I've chosen. I'm still trying to get it like in the right flux. It's supposed to be kind of childish, but also just a bit bitter.
そうだな。
You're right.
前回ひでえ目に遭わさ
I
れた
got
んだ。
burned bad last time.
そのくらいの用心深さが必要だな。
I gotta at least be careful.
俺も
I'm done with getting tricked.
もう二度と騙されるのはごめんだぜ。
You know, laugh with true sad. Your guessing was supposed to be a bit impatient with everyone. That too. Bit bitter, bit angry. I feel like it's appropriate, and as it turns out, it's very appropriate for her specifically because, well, she is being impatient to get back with her family. You would laugh with true satisfaction in a way that was only insulting only to battle her.
人はいきなり騙されたりはしない
People just get tricked out of the blue.
自らの
They
確
get
認を
they
怠り
neglect to check their things
そ
themselves
れを
and
他
trust that
人
to
に
other
委ね
people.
た時
And that's when they
騙
get
され
tricked.
他の人が渡り始めたか
Saying
ら
that you thought the light had turned green just because you saw other people start
事
crossing is no excuse for getting into an
故の言い
accident.
訳にはならないってことわかる
Get it?
ああ、わかるぜ。
Yeah, I get it.
与えられた情報を
Telling
鵜
me
呑
not
み
so
にする
information
んじゃ
given
な
to
く
me by others, but a
自
thing for
分の頭
myself.
で考えろってことだろ。俺はベアトに見せられた
Just been showing the magic that Beto showed
鵜呑
me.
みにしていた。考えることをやめ
I'd
て
stopped
いた。
thinking.
だからダメだった
That's why I was no good. Valor Grimace has remembered his many painful losses. Seeing that, the witch laughed audaciously once again.
私はあなたが有利になるように
Advised in a way
助
that
言
will
す
be
る
to your advantage.
もちろん
Of course, you
あ
shouldn't
な
just
たは
swallow the
私
things
のそ
I
れを鵜
say.
呑みにすべきではない私が味方
Does
であ
knowing
る
and
こと
provide
は
absolute
絶
proof
対に
that
保
I'm
証な
on
んて
your side.
誰にもできないのだから
Well, I mean, if you say it in red, don't you fucking dare, you dumbass. The last game, Virgilia, who I thought was an ally, turned out to be on the witch's side after all. Bowdy couldn't get that eerie smile. Yes, it was really fucking creepy of a smile. Worn by Virgilia, who he'd even thought of as dependable, out of his head.
だから私を無条件で信用なんてしなくていい
So you don't have to unconditionally trust me.
故に
Therefore, taking my advice is nothing more than an opinion to be
参考意
considered
見程度に
is
留めてもらって容
absolutely
易に結構
fine.
だって魔女とのゲームを戦っているプレ
Players
イ
fighting in
ヤ
a
ー
game against the witch is
あなたなんだ。
you. Stop letting other people
So-
play for you and take the seat, god damn it. Yeah, you're right.
外野の指し
Saying
手
I
に
lost
従
because I
って
followed the
打っ
moves
た
an
から
outside would
負
just be
け
too
た
pathetic of an
なん
excuse.
て情けねえ言い訳だもんな。
そうとも
Indeed it would!
わらわの相手は
My
バトラ
opponent is Battler.
そなたな
You're nothing more than an
外野に過
outsider.
ぎぬわそれをわき
It
ま
is
え
good
て
that
い
you
ると
understand
は
that.
良いことだ
いいえ外野じゃない
No,
わ
I'm not an outsider.
ベアトリーチェと
Beatrice
後ろに
Lucia Remia Battler
そして
and me with my
それを
bird's eye
俯瞰す
perspective
る
over
私
you
が
who
ま
fight
る
a
で
formation
三
almost
角
like
形
a
のような
triangle.
形になって戦うのよ一見これは
At
共
times
闘
might
では
not
ない
seem to
けど
unite front.
一緒
Fighting
に
together
戦
is
う
not the
ばか
only
り
way
の
to
共
form a
闘
united
では
front.
ない
ほう
Oh,
珍妙なこ
what
とを
an
言
odd
い
thing
出
to
す
say.
さっき彼は戦うことを
Just now he tried
あ
fighting
な
with
た
you
と
as
の距
closing
離
the
を詰める
distance.
と表現した。でも一
You
つの
can't
目
measure
では距
distance
離
with
を
a single
測れ
eye.
る。二つの目があって
Only
初
with
め
two eyes
て
are things
物
visible
事
in
は
three
立体的
dimensions.
に見え、
Only then
そ
can
の距
distance
離
be
も測れ
measured.
る。そして
And having
二
two
つの視点があ
viewpoints
って
meaning
も
as if they're in the same
同
place.
じ場所からでは意味がない。離れている方が
You can
魔
gauge
女
the
を
witch
正
more
確
accurately
に
if they're
測
far
ることが
apart.
できる。
異なる立場から
Shooting from different positions and different angles.
十字砲火
So like crossfire then.
面白いぜ
Interesting.
異なる立場から
We shoot
異
from
な
different
る角度
positions
で撃つ。
and different angles.
だから私
So I
は
won't be
誰とも
making
慣
friends
れ
with
合わない。
anybody.
自分の立ち
Or
位置
set my
を
own
ずら
position
し
and catch the witch in a
魔
pincer
女を
attack.
挟み撃ちにするために。
いいのかバトル。
Are you sure about this, battler?
その女は
This one may actually be an ambush I set up, you know.
不平かもしれぬぞ。もっともらしいことを
She
言って
must be maybe saying something possibly gain your trust, you
だけかも
know.
しれぬぞ。
かもな
Maybe.
こいつはさっきからそれをずっと重ねていってい
Maybe
る
she's saying that over and over again by herself.
だからこいつの助言はもちろん鵜呑みになんかできないだろうさ
So of course I can't blindly accept her advice.
だが
But I can think for myself
そ
and
れ
decide
が
whether it's
信用
worthy
に
of being
値す
trusted
る
or
もの
not.
か否か俺は自ら考えて取捨することができる俺が自ら考えることをやめない限り
As long as I don't stop thinking for
俺
myself,
はもう誰
I
に
won't
も
be tricked by
騙されない
anyone again.
大した自
Impressive
信だ
confidence,
ぞ
Ushiromiya
後ろ宮バト
battler.
ラ。そこまで言い切ったそなたをコロリと。
Have you paid so much? It makes me want to
また騙して
trick
み
you
た
all
い
over
ぞ。
again, you see.
そして再び騙されたことを知った時
I
の
want
そな
to
た
see
が
what kind of face
ど
you'll
んな
make
顔
when you
を浮か
realize
べ
that
る
you've
の
been
か
tricked yet
わらわは
again.
見てみたい。気に入った。
I like it.
なあ
So it looks like you know my name, but I don't know
あんたは俺の名を知ってるようだ
yours.
が俺はあんたの名を知らない名前を聞か
Tell
せ
me
て
your name. For a while, the woman remained silent without the slightest change in her expression. She looked as though she couldn't decide whether to call her name or not, or possibly as though she was deciding what to call herself on the spot.
グレーテル。
Gretel.
グレテル
Turtle?
お前がか
Do you wear one?
バカね。名前よ。
Dumbass. That's my name.
私のことは
I'm
グ
a
レーテル
Gretel.
と呼んで。
じゃあ俺はヘンゼルとでも名乗った方が
I
いい
should
か
call
な
myself Hansel?
冗
Just
談
kidding.
さ
I'm Ushiromiya
俺は
Battler.
後ろ宮バトラバトラと呼んでくれ
There's a reason she isn't telling him her name, huh? I'm not sure if there is. I don't know, it's just the fact that she's emotionally stunted and fucking having a hard time opening up to her dead brother, or if there's something else, but I guess we'll find out later. Just call me
よ
Battler.
ろしく。
Nice to meet you.
握手は
I hate handshakes.
気を悪くし
Don't
な
take
い
it personally.
そうだな
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
悪いお前が味方と
I
決
mean,
まったわ
it
けじゃ
isn't a
ない
sure
し
thing that
な
you're on my side. You only just told me to keep my guard up
言われ
too.
たばかりなのにな
Battler drew the right hand he had stuck out. His bitter smile disappeared and was faced with a strong sense of resolve for the new game, now in its fourth iteration.
バトラ、
Battler,
あなたはどうして魔女
think
に
deeply
勝た
about
な
why
け
you
れば
must
な
win
らないの
against this witch.
よく考えて。気に入らないから
You
や
can't
っつ
stop
け
with
るな
something
んて
abstract like she
抽象
annoys
的
me,
な
so
もので
she's
はダ
going
メ。
down.
絶対に魔女を打ち倒してこの世界から抜け出すという強い信念を持って。
Have a deep conviction that you'll definitely defeat the witch and escape from this world.
あなたの帰りを待っている人が必ずいる
Because
か
there's
ら。
definitely someone waiting for you to come back.
その子のためにも。
For her sake as well, you Maybe she had something on her mind. Farrell clenched the fist in front of her chest and hung her head in silence. I had a loss for words for a short while. Theo spoke up in a forceful voice, shattering that silence.
Yes.
Good, that should be enough of an introduction for Gretel or whoever. Come, try to remember what happened October 4th. The curtains open on the 4th game! And use it with a voice the clock, which had been turned back to October 4th, 1986. Start to move as though blown by a suddenly raging storm. Let the game begin again. While we remain in the witch's tea room, the blue... Yeah, fuck. While we remain in the witch's tea room, the blue sea, gray sea, and the green Rokujimas were out beneath us, and we could see the boat heading there, trailing a wake behind it. Good time to stop. We're at the end. It looks like we're at the end of this chapter, so let's get to the end of this. The sky was already cloudy and seemed that the barrier of the typhoon would soon shut the island away. Boat docked the harbor, and Goto, who had been waiting there, could be seen helping load it off. And finally, the boat dropped off all the passengers and began to separate from the island. Goto started to get swallowed up by the island. Yes, everything, Maria.
Maria-chan, 気をつけないと転ぶよ。
Maria-chan, if you trip and don't look out,
気をつけて。
be careful. Gonna fall, gonna sing. All my fondly remembered cousins I loved so much dashed through the beach, disappearing as they were stuck in the forest path leading to the mansion. Of course, Oni-chan could be seen among them too. Damn it! I remember Maria was super important to this game. Yeah, I do. She might be important again. Who knows? Hold it, Maria!
こんなすばしっこいやつめ。
Ah, you Nimbo damn brat! My mouth is so dry. Maria One-chan, who I had loved and dashed away, Oni-chan chased after her. They were swallowed up by the forest. Following pursuit, Mom and Dad were also swallowed up. Larsa and Ovis were swallowed up too. Swallowed up, leaving only me behind.
バカ。
You idiot.
いつまでこんなところで魔女と戯れて遊んでいるの
How
よ。
long are you gonna joke around and play with a witch in a place like this?
早く帰ってきてよ、お兄ちゃ
Come
ん。
back quickly. One-chan.
私を一人ぼっちにしないで。
Don't leave me
そ
all
して気
alone
がついて、
and
残
realize
された私が
what a cruel and lonely world I ended up isolated in.
孤独を強いられるかを。
Holy fuck, it's right!
「ごきげんよう」
Okay. Okay, this is fucking interesting. This is getting very interesting. This is the final episode of the mystery arc too. Then we move on. 446k clicks. Don't remind me. I fucking feel shame in the deep depths of myself. Anyway. Thank you all for coming to today's live stream. I hope you guys had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time. I'll be seeing everyone again on tomorrow for more Umineko, and in the morning some bloody fucking fighting robots time. So that'll be cool. So anyway, stop cleaning the shit out of the character menu then, BB. Don't know what to tell you. Okay, sorry, I'm a failure then. Anyway, thank you all again. Thank you all very much for coming to today's live stream. Hope you guys had a great time. So I'll see you until next time. I'm gonna get up close. Oh wait, that's right. This is your first time coming. My sisters to subscribe. The greatest most or where I'm streaming. If you like it in the video, leave a like. If you have any comment, leave a comment down below. Share the video around with whoever you think might be interested. You're excited for You're as excited for BB Umineko as you are for Daybreak. Oh, that feels good. Thank you. Anyway, thank you all again. Thank you all very, very much for coming here today. And now, I'll get up close. I'll get quiet. And I'm going to say bye.